Oh. All right, let's see how this goes. There we go. You know, as I said, you know, I don't cheap out on my internet here, but in Chicago, man, in Chicago the internet's horrible. You only get like 2 service providers out here, and there's like 0 competition. All right, let's see if this works out this time. I'll give you guys a second to hop on. Now it says we're live. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right, there we go. Let's see. I see Lou JD. Yeah, there we go. Jeez. You know, I don't know if you guys caught the beginning part, but man, I live in Chicago, and there's like 0 competition for internet. And I spend $170 a month on internet here just so I can have some decent internet, but the moment I need to use it, it's like the ping was through the roof. When we did the stream just a few moments ago, oh man, the ping was at like 400. It's like, are you serious? Are you serious? But we should be good to go now. It looks like everything's back up and running. Let me go ahead and make sure I got the chat popped out of here so I can follow along with you guys. So I want to make sure I follow your lovely faces. All right, give me 1 second here. Oh man, that was a joy right there. I love doing that stuff on the fly, right when I'm about to start to do something. Hopefully you guys are doing all right now. So yeah, pretty much what we're gonna do today, once I finally get your chat to pop up here. Mr. Advice says their internet is $30. Yeah, you're not. If you spend $30 a month here in Illinois, you're probably going to get close to garbage. Like, I'm talking about really bad internet. That's the one thing I hate about Illinois. I mean, I hate a lot of things about Illinois, but it's hard to get proper internet out here. If you do, like I want to, you have to spend at least triple-digit numbers, so it's not cheap at all. It's really bad out here. If I was gonna run for like governor or something, I would kill the monopolies because all we have really is AT&T and Comcast out over here. All right, so now we should be back up and running. That was a shame. We had a lot of people on the stream before it crashed. So pretty much, let me catch up with your guys' comments. Sorry about that beginning part. Quick restart of the router seemed to fix the problem. $15 internet in France. I don't even think there is anything. I don't think we even have $15 internet anywhere in the US. And if there is, it's probably like 2 kilobytes a second. Look at it. Cubs fan had the $10 apology for the arena rank, but more importantly for good fortune and no more tech issues. Yeah, so this stream, I don't know if you guys caught it before. I got a mobile setup going on right now, and I'm making sure everything's working out perfectly fine before I go on my trip to EA Play this week. So thank you, Cubs, for the $10 donation. Things are actually working quite better on the laptop, despite the internet issue that we just had a few moments ago. But let me go ahead and show you guys my rank real quick in arena. Hold on, I gotta find my what's it called, the swgh.gg. Hold on, let me go ahead and pull it up real quick for you guys, so you guys can see how my rank just like plummeted. It went to the ground, and it was so bad. It was horrible. Let me see if I can find it real quick. swgoh.gg Arnold T101. And let's see what we got here. Here we go. Yeah, you guys got to see how my rank just like plummeted. Here we go. Look at that dip. Look at that dip that we have right there. Oh man, you're right. Yes, my rank on my own personal account. So if you guys don't know what happened, we had a deal. Cubs fan and I, we have a TV show, or not TV show. I mean, it would be cool if it was a TV show. But we have a talk show that we do. It's called the Coruscant Underworld Podcast. And we did a challenge since it's dedicated to Coruscant Underworld Police. The challenge was whoever doesn't get Cup to Gear 12 the fastest, they get a punishment. And we spun the wheel with your guys' punishments. And the punishment that we landed on was Ewoks for a week straight. Ewoks for a week straight in arena. So what happened was last Monday night, I felt pretty good. I only needed one more golden eyeball. I'll show you guys my cup in a second. And then I was like, oh, I got this in the bag. The next morning when I wake up, by the way, I got some horrible virus in my throat. I had throat pains and everything. And so I was waking up all groggy. And then Cubs was like, check your Twitter. And I'm like, what? And he shows him getting the cup, the Gear 12 first. So then so then I had to put Cup or Ewoks in arena for a week. And look at this. I was at like 19. Granted, I haven't played too much of arena before because I was just too busy. But look at this. We dipped all the way to 482. Let me go switch over to my test account so you can actually see my rank. But it was so bad, so bad. Let me see. I'll close that out real quick. Here, let's see. I'm at rank. Let's see, rank 529. You guys keep hitting me when I was getting the stream set up. I was at 510 before I started the stream. And Caprica's like 482. No, it's 529 now, apparently. You guys kept hitting me when I was getting the stream all set up. So that's pretty much how my week went. I gotta say though, it was kind of a nice I took a nice break from the game. I mean, not the game in general, but at least from Arena. Got to relax. Usually Arena is like when everyone's like, oh, I gotta play Arena. It was just kind of nice, kind of turning off for the week and not having to worry about it too much. So pretty much what we're gonna try to do is move my way back up Arena today. And I gotta say, it's so funny seeing all these teams. I mean, this is like, I've never seen these teams in a long time. Nathan Delano is $5. Can you show the best ships, non-Geonosian and no Reaper? Feel better about your rank. Thanks for entertaining me so long. I'm gonna go ahead and copy paste your request. I'm gonna try to do test account request in a little bit. The test account on my MacBook or my laptop here, I haven't gotten the test account set up, so I won't be able to test much out until they finally get to me and put me my arena shard, get me the Zetas. So I'm hoping they do that while I'm streaming here. Let me go ahead and paste this down in my little notebook. All right, beautiful, beautiful. So, all right, let me go ahead and paste this real quick in my notebook before so I don't forget about it. Yeah, so if you guys have requests, I'll go ahead and paste them in here in my little notebook here. Beautiful. All right, excellent. All right, cool. So I got a little notepad. So if you guys do send requests, I'll go ahead and pin them over here so I don't forget about them. All right, so let's go ahead and climb back up Arena. And one thing I thought would be funny. Oh, by the way, let me show you my cup. Here he is. I was one eyeball away. I mean, I didn't get into gear 12. Once I lost, I was like, oh, there's no point in going full steam. So yeah, so I was so close to gear 12 cup. So now I have a gear 11 and 3/4 cup, and it's useless now. All right, so yeah, so let me catch up with your guys' comments real quick to see what you guys got going on. Time to destroy all these low-ranked teams. So yeah, one thing I was thinking of, I was looking at these quests. I really don't care about these quests at all. I think they're kind of stupid. Only thing I'm worried about is that these quests might be needed for like some legendary character. Like, let's say they release Jedi Luke Skywalker, and then they're like, oh well, you need to have this whole Jedi Knight rank completed before you can get Return of the Jedi Luke, and that would suck. That's the only reason I could see these quests and titles being significant. But I thought we could try to win some battles with some Jedi, because I'm not gonna do 200 battles with 5 Jedi. That's, yeah, and as Caprica said, the quests are boring and useless. I mean, they're great for beginner people because you're gonna hit all these things no matter what. Me, I mean, I don't want to do 200 battles with 5 Jedi, and there's another one you have to do, like bounty hunters do Boba Fett's contract 500 times. It's like, oh my god, I barely use Boba Fett that much. Yeah, it's not a lot of you guys seem to enjoy the tags as much. So let's just go proceed to Arena. I'm gonna see if I can try to find some easy teams to beat with Jedi. My Jedi aren't that good. I have really only one Jedi Zeta. I think it's look at those freaking Ewoks, man. I mean, this is why I fell. I have no Zeta on Sherpa, and all my Ewoks, they're like gear 8. So it wasn't doing too good. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and do some Jedi stuff, just a few Jedi battles. I don't think we're gonna make it far of Jedi. They kind of suck in the game. They hit like wet noodles and everything. All right, here we go, Jedi. I mean, here, this is kind of like a test account request. If you guys want to see certain Jedi in Arena, I'll go ahead and try that out. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Please, no Ewok hate. Look at Cubs fan Han is timing out someone. Don't do, just play. Yeah, all right, fine. I won't do Jedi in Arena. Fine. I mean, that's fine. I mean, you can probably climb a lot faster. If I see some really easy teams, I'll toss in Jedi, but I don't feel like wasting my crystals. So I'll go ahead and show you some of the squads I use in Arena. Let's see. That's my Rancor raid. Where's my Arena slot? I have an Arena slot somewhere here. Why is it all the way over here? All right. So we'll probably, I think this first team I'm fighting has a lot of rebels. I like to use my Grand Moff Tarkin in Arena quite a lot. We'll do this. All right, just putting Grand Moff Tarkin real quick, and then maybe, hopefully we'll find some easy teams to beat. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Let's start the battle. It's gonna be a long climb, but hopefully, I mean, I figured after about maybe, I don't know, 30, 20 battles, I should be back up at the top at least. At least I'm hoping to get back to top 50 today. That's kind of the goal here. I'm not sure if I'll do it all on the stream. Shane Dale, freaking love Arnold. Thank you so much. Means a lot. I subscribe. Twat-teen, thank you so much for the $2. That's a great name, by the way. SWAT-teen. I subscribed 2 days ago, so here's a little gift. Thank you so much. One thing I kind of want to reflect a lot on what I'm seeing here, because one thing I've noticed a lot is when I'm climbing back up Arena, one of the things that really defines some of the best teams out there, a lot of people have the characters, but it really comes down to the mods. It's really the mods that mean a lot. And if you don't have fast mods, then it's gonna be kind of rough. But this team has a lot of counterattacks. They should be able to get. They should be able to get a couple big hits. All right, beautiful. I think we should be good to go. We could probably auto it from here. Yeah, I mean, really, I know a lot of you guys. I see this comment a lot. You guys are like, I have the characters you're talking about. I have Palpatine. I have Commander Luke Skywalker, Jedi Training Ray. Why aren't I making top 100? And it really comes down to mods. Speed, 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 speed is the name of the game. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Game, set, and match. Won our first battle to climbing back to _1. Oh, man. Let me read some of these comments here. Qui-Gon Jinn lead, Anakin, Old Ben, Ezra. I don't have Ayla Sakura geared up. I have her at 7 stars. Do you have Captain Han Solo to 7 stars from Brody Arbogast? Let's go. Let's check. I mean, I know I do. It's not geared up whatsoever. I do have. Look at that. We're at 450. We're slowly making our way up. That's one thing. I mean, it's not that hard to climb back up. It's not like when you're in the top 50, you only can move like 4 ranks or 10 ranks at the very most. Here you get to move like almost like 80 ranks to get back up. So it shouldn't take me too long. But like, look at this. A gear. What is that? Gear 10 Sidious and Barriss and Kylo Ren, Vader, Palpatine. This is stuff you don't really see at all anymore. Like in the top end. This is like one thing I noticed is that the things that are the top end, they eventually get shoveled down and they're more like in the 400s, 500s, like the Darth Maul. We don't see Darth Maul anymore, but it's a very popular character I'm seeing in like this 500 range. So yeah, someone asked about the Captain Han Solo. Let me go ahead and check it out. We'll do a little bit of territory battles. I don't have the test account set up still. I just checked a moment ago on my phone. Not set up yet with my laptop here. So we'll have to check in a little bit. Maybe we can do some test account stuff. Let's see. My rebels are in horrible shape for the most part for territory battles. Let's see. Captain Han Solo. Where is he? Yep, he's 7 stars. I can't remember who asked, but there we go. There we go. That's my Captain Han Solo right there. Quick, someone attack Arnold. No one's. I can guarantee you, Mr. No One Nowhere. No one's gonna be able to take me down now. Now that I got my Ewoks out of arena, we should be good. I'm never using Ewoks again. I'm never ever gonna make a bet with Ewoks. That's just horrible. Okay, I'm gonna say it right, Rowan. Enfy's Enfy's. Okay, so I've been saying I keep calling it Enfy's Nest. It's kind of like my issue of Cassian. I call it Cassian or Cassian. Still don't know to this day what it is. And Enfy is the new character I can't say right. I think it's Enfy's Nest. I don't know why. I only heard it a couple times. Wasn't expecting the character to be that significant from the Solo movie, but Enfy's Nest. Enfy's Nest. All right, let's see here. Let's do a little bit. I'm gonna do some territory battles on auto while I talk to you guys, just so I can kind of knock out. See, like this is my. Oh, looks like we're missing Captain Han Solo. Looks like there's a bug. Captain Han Solo should be popping up in the light side territory battle hero units. Han shot first. What's up? Thank you for coming on. Yes, Enfys Christopherson. Yes, Enfys. I'm surprised how triggered people get when I kept calling it Enfy's Nest. I thought that was how you said it. I saw the movie, then the character came out for the game, and I was like Enfys, and I know I suck, guys. I suck. Let's see, what are the requirements for this stuff? I think they already got platoons taken care of. All right, let me go ahead. My Rogue One team sucks. It sucks. Let's see. Let me do this real quick, and then we'll talk about my Enfy's Nest. My Enfy's Nest. All right, there we go. My Rogue One really sucks, and I don't have any plans on bumping him up. Captain Han got removed from the requirements because he was causing a bunch of glitches due to frozen missions involving him at Arnold T11. Oh, well, thank you, Ashley. I had no idea about that. That's actually quite curious. And let's see, we got a donation. Sorian Sky, $5. Thank you so much. Just got my sign to Gear 12 and beat E. E Nest. Thank you. Thank you for abbreviating it. That really means a lot. Let me put this on auto. I don't think I'm gonna win anyways. I should be able to win if I pay attention. Let's see. So let me read this again. Just got my sign to Gear 12 and just beat E Nest on my first arena match with her. No god mods. Overhyped much. Let's see. In my rematch. Yeah. So here's the thing. Nest on defense, with the actual human battling up against Nest, she's not impossible to beat. The AI will have a hard time beating Nest. You could definitely screw up against Nest still if you fracture Nest, if you keep removing turn meter, because Nest is a character you don't want to prevent from taking turns. Once you start preventing Nest from taking a turn, that's when you get screwed. Someone posted on Reddit today, for example, that problem. They're using a Commander Luke team, which can really screw you up against E Nest. I'm just gonna say that. That's gonna probably save me a lot of headache for people. And the problem was they saved Nest for last. They kept Fracture, kept removing Turn Meter, and they couldn't beat her. That's the problem. You can't do that. If you do that, you're gonna have a problem then. Let's see. We got so yeah, not hard at all. If you're on offense, you shouldn't have a problem. Just don't leave her last. Save big hits for her. Don't hit her with little things, like don't hit her with Old Ben, because that's just gonna cause more problems than good. You want to make sure that the damage you're putting out kind of supersedes how much protection she's gonna regain. And we got a new sponsor. Welcome, Mike Patel. I never even got a sponsor on YouTube before, so I honestly don't know what that even offers, but thank you so much. It's got to be something positive. You popped up on the little super chat feed here. Let's see, G15 TV, $5 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much. Can you try Vader, Wampa, Gar Saxon, and the character you think would be best? All right, let me copy your comment. This isn't my test account. This is my personal account. I don't have Nest ready on this account. I only have her. I think I just unlocked her. I didn't do anything else on my normal account, but I'll go ahead and paste you in my sticky note. If my friends at Capital Games ever have time, I asked them nicely if they can try to set up the test accounts on my laptop here. Oh, we should. Okay, get pull off auto. Nope. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. All right, I gotta try to redeem this battle here. All right, let's see. We might be able to wipe out. Ah, shoot. Hold on. Ah, crap. Oh, we're gonna get stuck behind all this. Okay, we need to buff the spell. Buff the spell. Hold on. All right, let's do this. We're going to put some tenacity up. Right. There we go. All right. Okay. I could have probably hit someone else, but I was just trying to be safe. Oh no, I'm stuck behind Snow Trooper. That's the worst. Oh, let's see. iBoy mods. They cost so much tokens. Any recommendations? Mods are a gamble. It's hard to say what are good and what's bad, but only if you're gonna spend your credits on mods. By the way, thank you for the $2. If you are gonna spend your credits on mods, make sure at least the secondary has a unit of speed at the minimum. Where it's gonna roll, sometimes hard to predict. I've bought mods that had like +5 speed in the secondary, and I got like maybe the 9 speed afterwards, which is an okay mod. You really want to try to get mods that you think might have a chance getting like 12, 15, maybe even 20. But those mods obviously are going to be more on the rare side. Oh man, all right, hold on. This is going to be rough. I mean, my Rogue One, these are like my only 2 semi-geared up Rogue One characters. I have Baze at 10 and Chirrut at 11. Let's see, we need to get a heal here. And if I was paying attention, I could have won this. But the AI just totally butchered the plan. All right, yeah, I don't think there's any way I can win this unless I just stop getting stunned here. I could try to land a hit, but it's not going to do that much damage. Let's just focus on this real quick. I need see, the stuns are that's what's gonna screw me up. That's what's gonna screw me up here. Come on, stop stunning me, baby. Stop stunning. Yeah, I don't think this doesn't look good. Yeah, the AI, when I left it on auto and talked to you guys, it looks like it's not gonna go too well. I mean, I might be able to, if I can get a buff this spell from Baze and an assist from True, I can try to rip off that protection. But I keep getting ability blocks. Yikes, jeez. All right, we're in the yellow. Come on. There we go. 1 hit, 2 hit. All right, here we go. Let's see how much damage we can do. Almost there. I can't see the health though. Oh man. Okay, almost there. I see Atso Better is asking, what's the best mod set for Nest? I'm still waiting on some confirmation, but I mean, speed. I mean, people ask what's the best mod set all the time. Speed is the #1 importance. If your character is too slow, there's only a few characters that benefit from being slow, such as Baze. Like, he's a character that's okay to be slow. He doesn't need to be a fast character. So, but really overall, the general rule of thumb, sacrifice all mod sets. I mean, except maybe you should really shoot for a speed mod set most of the time. For pretty much most things, that's like the only set you really want to try to make. And then you want to try to get some really high speed secondaries. That's kind of like your, pretty much those are your #1 considerations. And then if you, that's for arena though. If you're thinking about other things such as, let's say, light side territory battles, territory wars, then you could be a bit more specific. Like, let's say Nest, for example, she seems to benefit a lot from health mods and critical damage mods. Oh, here we go. Can we get a big hit? Let's see. Oh, so close. Hold on. So, but yeah, overall, if you're talking about arena mods, speed is really the #1 importance. Speed, baby. That's kind of the name of the game. Come on, one more hit. Oh, I might be able to redeem this. I might be able to redeem this. Let's see. Hold on. I see you guys typing here. I'm trying to make sure I wipe out these guys. Come on. All right. Come on. Oh, let's see. Get a big hit. Oh, come on. We might be able to get this. I might be able to put this on auto. And once I get this guy out, I'll feel a lot better because he's got all this bonus damage and stuff when he goes under stealth, if I recall correctly. Come on. Oh, hey! Look at that. We redeemed ourselves. Oh, all right. That was close. All right. Let me catch up with you guys again. I'm going to scroll back up a little bit. Hanshot first. How do I become a sponsor? I actually never knew you could sponsor. I thought that was more of like a Twitch thing, but apparently YouTube allowed our individual earlier to go ahead and sponsor the video. Mr. Mike, if I recall his name correctly. Yeah, Mr. Mike Patel. So somewhere I'm guessing where you could do a super chat that lets you sponsor. I've never knew about that before. So thank you so much. But yeah, Cherry and Allen, thank you so much for letting us know about mods. Yeah, speed's really the #1 thing for Arena. Even for the raids, speed is so important. So really the speed mod set's the most important mod set in Galaxy of Heroes right now. Speed. But if you don't have speed mods yet, then you can maybe worry more. Critical damage was the thing. That was like the most important thing before. Speed was more important afterwards. But once you do other things, like if you don't have speed, then you can try to tailor your mods more towards the character you're using. So Nest, health, and critical damage seems to be kind of the better thing. Darth Vader, thank you for coming on the stream, Darth Vader. I thought you had some business to take care of. But Darth Vader's asking, what do I think of Sith Marauder? No one's really found much of a use for Sith Marauder. They're okay for like Arena. They're not the best. If you want a full maybe a Sith what's it called, a Legend Sith team, you could do that, like a Knights of the Old Republic Sith team. You could do that, but it's not like a character I would be like, you have to use him. For the raids, I haven't seen too much use out of him either. Here we go. Should be able to auto this battle. Let's see. MC3PO just got plus 10 speed secondary out of a purple mod. There we go. 10 is like a good number to get. That's like a number a lot of people should shoot for here. Let's see. I put a fracture under Vader. Yeah, we should be able to auto this now. Look at this. There we go. All right, yeah, we should be good to go. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about earlier. Mods are what define top 100 and the rest of the game. That's really, characters is obviously one part. Characters one thing. Gearing, Zetas, those are like obviously things that everyone can do. The thing that differentiates people is the mods. You can have bad mods, you can have good mods, and that's really what's the defining thing. That's the thing that keeps people different from one another, is the mods, because those are things that not everyone can get good things of. Let's see. At Arnold, please use Barriss, Lead, Wiggs, Rex, and Qui-Gon Jinn. Interesting. I don't have my Barriss is only like gear 10 on my personal account here. I could maybe consider things like that. Marek Vesley, 265 speed on First Order Officer is fine. Yeah, the First Order Officer, or let's see, FO. Let's see. Yeah, FO officers. Yeah, FO officer. You want to be one of your fastest characters. He's the character that you want to try to pump people out there, cleanse people, grant them turn meter. Like, people usually love to do First Order Officer and give it to Kylo Ren, the normal Kylo Ren, the masked version, I guess. So he grants turn meter, does all his other crazy stuff. So that's fast First Order Officer, really good. 265, that's really high. That's like top end speed right there almost. No one nowhere is asking, Arnold, do you play MSF? I tried playing Marvel Strike Force. It was a game that a lot of people were talking about. I know Mobile Gamer, he was hyped to play it. I checked it out. I played until I think Wolverine. I got him unlocked. So yeah, he had to do the daily, essentially the daily challenges of this game. Yeah, I did them every single day, and I stopped playing. I can't. I like Marvel. I'm not like a huge Marvel fan. I like my Iron Man. I like my Star-Lord, and I like my Spider-Man. That's pretty much it. Beyond that, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm like how I am with Star Wars. I love Star Wars. It's my bread and butter. I live and breathe Star Wars. Have my whole wardrobe is pretty much Star Wars. I don't have a single Marvel shirt to my recollection right now. So I tried it and I just couldn't get into it. The game felt a little too grindy for me. Like a lot of the characters that were great, that for people who played before the release, they got those characters. And then afterwards, they added to their Blitz mode, which is kind of like tournament for Galaxy of Heroes. I don't know. I just didn't like what they were doing. And the fact that they put all these great characters in this Blitz mode, I was like, this game's too grindy. And then the fact, how you get to 7 stars It's like double the shard cost, so it's like, I'm just making up numbers right now, but let's say it's 330 for this game. It's like 700 for that game. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. So, I mean, I watch mobile gamers videos all the time. It looks like a fun game. It's just not for me, but I did give it a shot, because it's, you know, it seemed like a good fit at the time. All right, let me double check that we don't need these characters for anything else real quick, so we can go ahead and check out everything else. Hoth Rebel Soldier. We'll do some rebels now. Go ahead and toss in our rebels. Laser Cake, €5. Thank you so much. For Yoda's sake, what kind of sick bet did you lose that you had to put Ewoks in arena? I really haven't caught up on that. So yeah, I said it earlier. You may have missed it. But pretty much, I run this podcast with Cubs Fan Han, Coruscant Underworld podcast. We usually try to do it on a bi-weekly basis. And long story short, we had a challenge. Whoever gets cup to gear 12 first, they're fine. Whoever doesn't get cup to gear 12 the fastest, they lose. And the punishment was picked by the audience. And we spun a wheel with a bunch of punishments, and the one that we landed on said Ewoks in arena for a week. So ultimately, I lost. I was literally one piece away from gear 12, and yeah, I lost. So that wasn't. It was a bad week. It was a bad week. So I had to kind of play the old-fashioned way now. Go back to like the 500s. Go back in the past, and so that's where we are today. That's where we are today. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of climb back up arena. So we should be able to auto this. This the Hoth Rebel Soldier thing. He's been needed for this event for months now. I haven't bothered. I think he's level 1 still. You can beat all this without those heroes. I don't feel like spending time gearing up some crappy characters. Caprica coming back with Nest. Nest is very viable. 3 stars, gear 11. What I have. What do you think? Yeah, I made a video about it the other day. Actually, I made it on Sunday. Yeah, just so about 2 days ago. Yeah, Nest is amazing at 3 stars, gear 11. I mean, there's a few things that makes low star characters really good. I mean, the fact of the matter is the developer said that from going forward, what we're gonna have to do with new characters is that they're gonna be released either marquee, legendary, hero's journey, and maybe down the road, I mean, they might release more characters in like the guild store, not the guild store, what's it called? The guild event store, like where Wampa and Hermit Yoda are. So for the most part, we have to kind of determine, are these characters at low stars good? You know, because like Nihilus was great at 3 stars. Let's see, who else was great? Cyan's great at 3 stars. Talzin was great at 3 stars. And really it comes down to the kit of the character. Yeah, they're going to do less damage. Yeah, their health pool is going to be low. But their kit's phenomenal. That's all that matters. Daze, Terminator removal, avoiding taunts, stun, all that stuff. That's amazing stuff right there. So Nest is great at 3 stars, gear 11. Am I going to do it? Probably not. I got some other things I'm working on right now in the game. So she's not on my to-do list. But if you need it for Territory Wars and Arena, that's where you can use that 3-star character. And Will, thank you for the 20. I'm not sure what that is. $20 here. First order, Zeta Unmasked Kylo. I can actually do that on my normal account. I have Kylo Ren Unmasked Zeta'd out. Let me go ahead and copy that. This is not my test account right now, but I have Kylo Ren. He's at gear 12 and a Zeta on my personal account. Let me go ahead and post your comment here in my little notepad. Let me double check and see if my test account got actually set up here while we wait for this territory battle to go through. Let me see if they got my test accounts all set up here. Yeah, because I have my accounts here all set up. Yep, doesn't look like actually they did it. Look cool. So I should be able to whoever did it, I'm not sure if it's one of my buddies over there, but yeah, someone got me set up, it looks like, on the test server. So yeah, let me go. Let's see if we have another battle ready, and we can start doing some test account requests over there. So that works a lot better, because I don't know, my Kylo Ren is actually, even though he's at gear 12 and all that, I don't think they're modded too well. They kind of have the back end mods. Let's see, let's check my Kylo Ren real quick. Yeah, 79 speed. I mean, it's like B grade mods, nothing crazy right there. So yeah, we could probably use some work on that. Is Darth Maul competitive against Traya? I'm guessing it says Q Traya. I'm guessing that's against Traya. And the answer is yes. I made a video about it a while ago, actually. It was about, like, I kind of showed all the Sith characters in the game. And Darth Maul, she can outspeed him, do daze. The Darth Maul lead is also a good counter to Palpatine in some ways, because you get to outrun the other team, do all your stuff before the other team does. So yeah, Darth Maul is pretty good. against Traya on offense, especially elite. But if R2 ever comes back and stuff like that, then R2 lead sucks. The only reason why Darth Maul is kind of arena viable right now is because we don't see too many R2D2s lying around here. All right, so let me do this. I'm gonna go. Let me go. Do we have a battle ready? Let's see if we have a battle. No, we have 2 minutes. All right, look at it, 383. We're making our merry way back to the top. Let me go ahead, post this up so I can go get everything set up real quick. On this side, yeah, I have some stuff to set up here before we can actually start testing things out. Let's see, back out. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, yeah, so we have to get everything set up here. Pretty much what happens is when they add you to this server, you get kind of, I have my own private little server on this test account, and then I have to kind of move back up and occupy the top so I can battle things out for you guys. So give me 1 second here while I get all this set up. And actually, let's see, there we go. Get that set up here, and I'll come back to your guys' comments in a moment. There we go. And I have to plus, yeah, since this is kind of a new test account that they imported for me, I gotta re-Zeta a lot of characters, but a lot of them at least have the Zeta. Here we go. We can actually show some, let me switch you guys over here real quick. We're using this. There we go. I can show you guys battling up against Kira and them. But yeah, long story short, I think these guys are missing something. They're not that good right now. I can't figure out a way to make them work too well. But I mean, I feel like the Kenobi spot, that's got to go. Kenobi's got to go. I don't think he belongs on this team too much. But let me come back to your guys' comments here while I get this all set up. Best ship setup from Atto's better. You know, it's kind of really up in the air, to be honest. I see a lot of stuff. I mean, I kind of still stick to the traditional Chimera and what's it called? The Chimera. What else? Biggs. We have Vader and Imperial TIE Pilot. I haven't really went outside and experimented too much. I know I got to get rid of Han Solo. He's actually, oh, look at that. Look, this is what happens, you know. Wow, they got rid of my, look at this. I make fun of them, and now all of a sudden they want to show off. It's really Han Solo that's doing all the work here. Let's see here. Get some turn meter. All right. Here we go. Come on. We don't want to lose against Kira. Come on. Jeez, take a fracture and sit down. Goodness. Holy cow. Now I have to get rid of Chewbacca because Chewbacca's got the prepared, so there's no sense in trying to take out one of these scoundrels before Chewbacca, because Chewbacca's just gonna revive him. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Here we go. We should be good now. Yeah, it's really, I mean, I should have went for Chewbacca first. Yeah, if you're pretty much going against this Kira lineup, you really got to take out Chewbacca first because he's just gonna keep reviving all these scoundrels. All right, there we go. And we should be good to go. Perfect. There we go. Roman says, I look like a snack today. Thank you. Thank you. I got to get a haircut before I go to EA Play. It's starting to grow. It's starting to grow a little too much for my liking. Oh, man. You're such a moof milker. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Which tunes do you think we will need to be able to unlock Snoke? The question of the century. What do we need to unlock Snoke? Let's see. We've already had First Order needed for BB-8. What I can think, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but we really haven't had what's the right word? We really haven't had a legendary event for Resistance characters to unlock something. I mean, yes, we had the Jedi, we had the Hero's Journey. That's one thing. But besides that, there really hasn't been any like actual Resistance legendary events. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen, is that we're going to need to get Resistance characters for Snoke. I mean, you guys let me know what you think. I'll kind of keep checking at the comments here. Yeah, actually, oh boy. Oh, look at this. Hold on. I should have switched over. Han stunned my Vader, and I had a horrible start here. This is a horrible start. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, boy. Let's see. Fracture. I think I also saw someone donated something a while ago. Oh yeah, here, Ad Santos, $2. He was sorry, I got caught up with someone else earlier on. I see your comment now. He was asking earlier, Maul lead of Traya, is it viable? Yeah, that's kind of the same thing I was referring to earlier. I did a video showing all, like, where the Sith are, kind of like the world showcase of how great Sith are right now. And pretty much I showed in that video every single type of Sith leader, and I did Maul with Traya. I'm not sure if anyone's going through my videos right now, but yeah, you can probably find it in there. Let's see. I gotta get rid of Poe. Need to fracture Han Solo, man. He is such an annoyance. My goodness. So much damage output. Oh boy, Nest going to town. Yeah, Nest, I mean, as you guys may have saw, Nest with the resistance is really, really good. All right, let's fix you up, Vader. Patch you up, Vader. And, all right, here we go. We should be able to... I'm not going to auto it because, as I told you earlier, Nest is going to be horrible to deal with. See, like, I don't want to hit her right now. Don't want to hit her. All right, let's see. Let me come back. We have another question here. Let's see. Oops, here we go. Where are we at? Cameron donated $10. Thank you so much, Cameron. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for the $10 and you're enjoying the stream of me trying to get back to the top. See, I really just, I'm hoping I get my Annihilate soon because I really don't want to deal with Nest. But see, Fracture, don't ever fracture Nest. Just don't. She's an anti-fracture character. She's kind of the first direct counter to Thrawn's Fracture, really. It's kind of indirect, but we don't want to really hit her unless we could do like 10,000 damage. See, like 13,000, that's okay. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that whatsoever. I didn't want to deal with her at all afterwards. Let's see. Can you explain how to beat a higher level Phoenix Squadron? Really? Who do I usually have fracture? What do I it depends what your lineup is. That's kind of the question number one. That's for sure. Let me check something real quick before. All right, I got to get rid of this guy. All right, give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and do something real quick while I got you guys here. All right, there we go. All right, so what I was saying was, yeah, it really depends on what your lineup is. I mean, if you have Maul, if you can daze all the Phoenix, whether it's through Maul, Wampa, or now Nest, that's really the most important thing to kind of consider here. All right, let's see. What would you rate Solo and why? That's a question from Mason Crawford. I haven't had time to make my movie review. You guys know I usually like making my movie reviews. I'm hopefully make it before I take off for EA Play, maybe edit it on the go. But I gave it I talked about it in my podcast of Cubs Fan Han. Kind of to keep things short and simple, maybe save it for the video. I kind of also want to make a video making fun of Lando, or I call him Pando Calrissian now. That's kind of what I like to call him. I gave it about a 5 out of 10. I didn't hate it as much as The Last Jedi. I thought it was just kind of a boring movie to some extent. I don't know if you guys agree with me. There was a couple things that were, you can tell Disney being Disney, but besides that, it was just, it just felt like a Western movie like one of those Wild West movies taking place in space. I didn't really feel the Star Wars-y aspect out of it too much, but that's just my opinion. I mean, it wasn't a horrible movie. My little brother, my 9-year-old brother, fell asleep in watching the movie, so that kind of says a lot right there. Nothing that great, I guess. All right, in the end, but there were a couple key moments, as Frank the Memian pointed out. I really did like the, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but the ending had a really nice segue into the future of Star Wars, and it's a great bit for people who didn't watch any of the Clone Wars TV shows or Rebels TV shows. There's a lot of great surprises at the end for people to kind of discover. And there's like, I did like a couple things, like how Han got the Millennium Falcon, how did Han and Chewie meet. That's pretty much the main takeaway. That's pretty much the main takeaway, but kind of like what Mindless Focus says, the TLJ had too much SJW crap in it. That's kind of why I didn't like The Last Jedi, and the fact that some of the plots just didn't help at all, such as the casino scene. Totally random, didn't need it. That was just more of a political statement, I think, by Disney right there. So let me go ahead and fix what I turned off before I got carried away with you guys here. Let's hop back over to my normal account real quick while I'm still getting this other stuff set up, because I got a lot to set up still before we can actually start testing stuff on my laptop here. Let me pull you guys back over the Nox. Let's hop back in the squad arena and look at this. Like, see, this guy. This is I think actually he used to be in the top. Let's see. I think this guy is good mods. I think he quit the game. Let me check. And it's kind of funny. It's when you when you fall back down in arena, you're going back in the past, and I'm like, oh, I remember this guy. He used to play a lot. He quit the game. So it's kind of like a reunion of people that are, I don't know, dead in Galaxy of Heroes, I guess. Let's see here. All right, yeah, we got a lot of rebels. I like my Grand Moff Tarkin's a lot of fun with Emperor Palpatine. A lot of debuffs, and when you give him the Zeta and he's paired with Palpatine, he has so much potency. Ooh, great start by their team. Sometimes they get it right. Sometimes this lineup, they go for Vader. Look at this, they're going for Vader. Yeah, if you stop Vader, it's really hard for me to take a turn. If I lose, stop it. I shouldn't have battled this guy because this guy used to be in the top 10. So this isn't a bad team. He just stopped playing for a long time now. All right, now we have to clean up. No stuns. Let's see, get some debuffs. AoE would be suicide right now. We'll just do a basic. Let's build up the potency just a little bit. Come on, Thrawn. Thrawn, it's gonna come down to you, buddy. Oh, I shouldn't have battled this team. This team is actually good. It's not a bad team like the other ones we're going up against. All right, basic on Commander Luke. All right, we have to fix things up right now. Hold on. All right, here we go. Now we get to come back. Let's see. Oh, we're stuck behind Kenobi. That's fine. Let's do there we go. Put a shock on Canopster. Okay. Still stuck behind Canopster. Get an ability block. All right, gotta focus, guys. Gotta focus. Gotta make sure we beat this. I don't want to waste any attempts on failure here. All right. Now he lost the taunt. Fracture Han Solo, because this guy just turns into a cowboy if you don't keep track of him. Just finish him off just for the sake of it. Some turn meter gain. Yeah, this is a good team. This team is still pretty. If they stun Vader at the beginning, it's a pretty good team. It's a pretty good team. There we go. 12,000 damage on AoE. Not too shabby. All right, there we go. Lead their call to action. We should be good still. I think I should be able to auto this if I had to. Come on. Almost there. Give me a couple stuns. Ugh. There goes. I see. CLS is the next target to get rid of because I'm not gonna hit him. He's got the counterattacks going left and right. Come on, give me a shock. All right, here we go. There we go. Now we should be able to finish CLS. There we go. All right, yeah, this was a good team. This is the guy I remember him. He played in the top like 50 or whatever, and I think they quit the game, so their team just kind of fell into the past. But it's a good team. Good team nonetheless. Yeah, I don't see. Matt Stavgard. In my defense, this was a guy in the top 50. He just quit the game. So this isn't your typical 383 team. All right, gotta cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. Let's see. Global Gobble. I can't say your name. Globe Gobble. I can't say your name. Otto, please start a protest to bring Porkins to SWGOH. That's right. I think it's absolutely insane that we don't have Porkins in the game. They said he's never coming to the game either. Isn't that just a sham? That's a sham. All right, let me start the next territory battle. Get my second test account ready. So then I'll move it up arena, and then we can start going back and forth with some test account requests in between these battles. So I'll go ahead, let this battle run. You guys can watch this while I get the other thing set up. Oh, who said hi, Mom? Let's give a shout out to my guild members. Bimasu, hi, Mom. I'm on my on a live stream. Hi, Mom. Noticed. There we go. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. There we go. All right, light side. Let's see what else we have. We have a light side. Okay, so 2 light side battles. We could do. I usually do Finn, Zeta, and RJT or Wigs or something. We'll put in Wigs for this one, and then we'll put the RJT for the other one. Let's see. Rebels. Where's my Rebel Rousers? Bimasu, $2 to help you get out of 325. Thank you, Bimasu. That's one of our lovely guild members right there. He keeps the guild running. All right, here we go. Ezra. You know what? I need someone else. I'm not gonna put R2D2 in this lineup. Let's see. Who haven't we used yet? I don't think we used GK. There we go. That's actually pretty decent. Actually, let's do this. Do I have anyone else? Ray. We could probably do Ray or something like that. There we go. We'll do Ray. Just to keep it safe. Perfect. All right, so let me go put that in auto for you guys so I can go and get the... Oh, I should have put Lando in there. Oh, well. I can't remember if I used Lando already. All right, let me go get the other test account set up real quick so we can do 2 things at once here while I'm streaming that over to you guys. Let me catch up with your comments while we're waiting here. Darth Jar Jar into the game. Of course, we need Darth Jar Jar. That's of course, Alex. We need Darth Jar Jar. Will Jedi Luke come into the game? Mega caps from A1 Hamerica. I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. Jedi Luke will come to the game at one point. It's an iconic character. It's just in a matter of when. Luke is a very godlike character for the Star Wars universe. Luke is Luke, and it's a very iconic character. And from just talking to the developers, they don't just want to keep releasing a new Luke every single month, kind of like with Han Solo. Han Solo's a character, you can kind of pull it off, he's iconic, but not Luke iconic enough. And when you make a Luke, it's got to be a good Luke. So pretty much what I'm guessing is that we will see Jedi Luke sometime in the future, whether it be the Last Jedi Luke or Return of the Jedi Luke. It's going to happen at one point. When it's going to happen, I don't know, and I don't think it's going to be this year. I think if anything, it might be like next year or something. But the Return of the Jedi Luke is such a holy character for this game. So I think it will happen one day. Kind of like how we didn't get Commander Luke Skywalker forever. He was on the game cover for ages and ages and ages, and we just never saw anything about him until they finally added him last summer. So it's going to happen one day. I just can't really predict when. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Really comes down to timing. My things are, I'm hoping they do a clone rework, Jedi rework, and Separatist rework this year. That's kind of like the three things I really want to see. Some more prequel attention, because everything's really Empire heavy, Rebel heavy, Resistance heavy, First Order kind of heavy, and Sith heavy right now. So it'd be great to see some love for those other factions, and especially General Grievous, which just the other day, I'll show you guys in a moment, I finally just gave him the last Gear 12 piece he needed, so he's like all maxed out and ready to go. Let's see, do you think we'll get CLS's ship? That question's coming from Guillermo Velasco. I think so. One day, I mean, he was a pilot. I can totally see Commander Luke Skywalker having a ship. I mean, the developers just reworked ships. I mean, it's still up in the air if people are enjoying them. I've heard a lot of debate about this. But I have heard some people who have enjoyed it, some people who've hated it. But whatever the point is, wherever you may sit on the fence in regards to ships, the fact of the matter is they're putting effort into making it. They're putting more effort into making ships a more important part. I don't want to say. I mean, I'm hoping the end result would be better, but it's no one really knows until we actually start playtesting it. But I would hope it'd be better. But they're putting effort, time, money, sweat, and all that stuff to making ships better. So I would think come with that, probably we'll also see capital ships, some other ships. I'm hoping we see Grievous, Luke's ship, maybe Anakin Skywalker ship. I mean, Anakin is probably one of the best. I mean, he was one of the best pilots in the galaxy, so they have to add Anakin's ship at some point in the future. All right, let's do this last battle. Do Yoda, and let's see who else do we want to put in here. Let's see. You know what? Let's put my Cup to action. Let's see if Cup can do some work. Let's just put some mods on him real quick so he can try to help out the team. I mean, I already gave him some stuff. Already gave him some gear, so we might as well try putting Cup in here and see if he can do anything. I don't want to give him any good mods though. Let's just give him some really janky mods. Let's see. What is something that no one likes? Like, I need like crit avoidance or something. Yeah, there we go. No one likes crit avoidance. Crit avoidance is like one of the worst mod sets in the game. It means almost nothing, and we have crit damage immunities. So that kind of fixes that right there. I see 2 people donating money. I'll get to you guys in 1 second. Don't worry. I see you guys. I'll get there in a moment. Thank you so much. Let's just toss some random stuff on real quick. All right. Assign. Mod manager. I'm hoping they do something this year. I just hate mods. I mean, I think I'd spend more time in the raids and stuff if they would just do something about mods. It's just so bad. Mods are just in a really bad spot right now. I mean, it's kind of obvious for people that it is. All right, come on, Cup. We got to get you ready for the big show. Got to get you ready for the big show. All right, let's toss on a health mod here. Oh, no, I'm not giving you 9 speed. You don't deserve that. Jeez. Trying to kill me here, Cup. Trying to kill me here. All right. And assign that bad boy. And 8 speed. Heck no. 3. I'll give you 3 speed. There we go. All right, Coruscant Underworld Police going into this. I swear if I lose, I will be murdered. Most likely. Here we go. Let's put that on auto while I get everything set up. All right, let me go catch up with you guys here. Tim Timmons, they have a request for, let me put that on auto. They have a request for crew, Wampa, Nest, Thrawn, Scion, Crushed, Nightmare with all 5 left. Vader, Lead, Wampa, Death, Thrawn, Scion, nearly 1. Bad RNG, needs speed. Yeah, we can maybe try that out. I could see the crew thing working. It's kind of, that team you described right there, the crew, Wampa, Nest, Thrawn, and Scion, that's pretty much your Captain Rex lead right there. It's like a Captain Rex led team, just instead of Captain Rex, you got what's it called, a crew lead right there. And Anthony Visconti, they said, how about old Luke chilling on an island, Luke? Yeah, I'd be down for that. I mean, they can actually do quite a lot with a character like that. I mean, what they're referring to is the Last Jedi Luke, the Luke that just kind of went over to his. Whoa! Did Cup just hit for 14,000? I think I just saw Cup hit for 14,000. Holy cow! Good for you, man. Good for you. Making yourself proud. Making yourself proud. Or making me proud of you, I gotta say. Oh, I gotta check Cup out in the next battle. Hold on, that was really good. Cup got 14,000 on a basic. Who would have thought? Let's do this. Let's do a basic. Oh, and this is kind of just a random thought, but if you actually put Yoda, Grandmaster Yoda, it seems actually a lot of fun being able to keep spreading the illuminated destiny buffs. I mean, the AI doesn't know how to do it, but for me, I know how to do it. Come on, Cup, get into battle. I want to see what you can do. All right, let's see if Cup can wipe out the Snowtrooper. I mean, it could be worse. Hits more than most Jedi, am I right? Cup did more damage than a lot of Jedi, I see. All right, catch up with you. Lucas Cabrera, what future content do you think is going to be announced at EA Play? No content is being announced at EA Play itself. Unless they lied to me, they said that they aren't going to do anything at EA Play. Not everyone from the Galaxy of Heroes community is going. It's only me, Warrior, Mobile Gamer, and Cubs Fan Han. And the reason why we are going is not for Galaxy of Heroes. It's because we got invited to just see other stuff that's going on in other different games out there. So I don't think there might be a Galaxy of Heroes booth out there, maybe with just people, you know, coming by to demo the game. But in terms of presentations or announcements, like last year where they announced Thrawn, not going to happen this year, to my knowledge. But that doesn't mean they're not going to release anything. They might release stuff normally. It just won't be like an EA Play exclusive or special announcement. So I suspect that we might still see stuff, but it's not going to be from EA Play. It's just going to be Capital Games doing their normal thing from their studio. Nothing special like that. So don't start spreading the Jango Fett 2018 EA Play confirmed Twitter hashtag, because it's not happening. I thought that would have been really cool, getting a Jango Fett release for what's it called, for EA Play. I think that would have been awesome timing to do something like that. Man, Cup is going to town. Cup is going to town. I gotta. The Cup is almost a Gear 12 Cup. I can't believe, what did I do? What did I do? I had the Gear 12 Cup almost all the way, and I put Ewoks in for a week. I'm starting to think that this was a bad deal. This is a bad deal on my part. Let's see, what else do we have? Shane Dale actually did 12k damage. Yeah, Shane Dale's he's farming his Cup. He got impressed by how much damage Cup was doing. There you go, guys. Cup is no joke. Cup is the future meta right there. I mean, Cup gets a lot of crap, but he's not. He's got a stud on the basic, I guess. I'm trying to think of a positive way to spin Cup's kit, because it's nothing that good. But at least it's better than General Grievous. It's better than General Grievous. I'll say that much at the very least. All right, we almost got the other test account set up, by the way, guys. I'm getting that set up. So let me go put this on auto over here. All right, we're almost done over there. All right, we got $5 from Full Hive. As a big KOTOR and HK fan, I think it would be sick if they added L3 and gave her a Revolution leader ability. Yeah, L3 with I mean, I could see L3 being a droid leader. I mean, I don't want to spoil the movie. It's not really much of a spoil. L3 didn't really. I don't know. I think L3 was just more of a character to be there. I don't think she was that fundamental to the movie. But overall, I mean, I could definitely see. I could definitely see L3 having a leader ability of some sort for droids. It'd be kind of nice seeing. I mean, I love droids. Droids are one of my favorite factions out there, and it'd be they keep getting slowly better and better, and not because of a droid rework. It's just because they keep releasing new droids that are good. BB-8, R2-D2. I mean, 88 is one of the few droids that got a rework, so 88 got better. Imperial Probe Droid, an amazing droid character. So slowly and slowly and slowly, they're making the droids better passively through new droids. It would be great to see. It'd be great to see some more droid action down the road. And that'd be really cool. I mean, they have a reason to release another droid right now, so L3 could be that character then, and they could make her transform the droid faction, because in the movie, very passionate about droids. If you saw the movie for L337, come on, give me some stuns here. Commander Luke is a great character, guys. I mean, it's kind of an obvious thing. But for people who are chasing after Palpatine, even these, I mean, this is the Gear 12 team for the most part. We got Gear 11. They have a couple, mostly Gear 12. The counterattacks alone can really mess up your team quite a lot. Here we go. Let's do a mass assist here. Let's see if we can maybe finish off their bigs. Okay. And we should be good. All right, perfect. We should be. Oh, actually, I forgot about Jin. Jin's gonna revive someone in a second, most likely. Oh, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, put this on full auto. All right, let me go back and read your comments real quick while I get this almost ready on this other test account. I have a lot to set up on this account before I get going at all. Let's see. Oh, I guess I lost when I was on auto. That sucks. Let's see here. How do I get back up here? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get my stuff set up on this other account. It's nothing exciting. I'm just trying to move my way up, autoing everything. Oh, we're at 1,200 viewers, Mole. I haven't even been paying attention to the YouTube page right here. I don't think it's oh my goodness, we're at 1,200 people watching. Holy cow. Well, thank you all for coming in. Hopefully the stream's enjoyable. Besides me getting my butt whipped, my arena ranked whipped because of Ewoks. Man, that's great. Thank you guys so much. I love doing these live streams. And besides the beginning being rough with the internet working, once you get things up and running and things are pretty smooth, it's a ton of fun. It's definitely a ton of fun for sure. All right, let me kick this team down. All right, I think we should be okay on these test accounts. Let me just double check real quick that I have everything in place. All right, that looks good. That looks good. Oops, I want to close it. Nope, nope, nope. All right, iPhone. All right, cool. I think I should be able to, yeah, I should be able to start doing some test account stuff while we wait for everything to refresh. Perfect timing because I ran out of territory battle stuff to do. And I was like, oh, there's not much to do after territory battles. All right, let me go ahead and switch you over to this right here. Let me go and let's try my battle my way up. Here's a 3-star nest. I mean, this is kind of this is one of the teams I showed during the video the other day. If a 3-star nest is any good, so let me just battle that real quick, and then we can start doing your request because then I'll have the two accounts to go back and forth on. Let's see here. I'm gonna do. Let's do this. I want to team with Fracture on because that's the thing that people are having a hard time with is dealing with the Nest and Fracture. Nest and Fracture is what screws people up. All right, let me put the sound on real quick so you guys can hear at least. There we go. All right, so they already got going here. I'm gonna put my tenacity up so their daze doesn't hurt me at all. They have no mass buff to Speller. And I think, and I'm pretty confident that Plague, Mother Talzin, and Sith Assassin, Sith Trooper, and Darth Nihilus Lead will make Nest really easy to beat. Because the thing about Nest, she's getting all that stacking protection. What's the thing that's open for being vulnerable? It's the health. The health is not regenerating. I mean, she does increase her health steal, but she has to attack. At least with Plague, things that go under protection, they won't have any hard time dealing with Nest. I mean, like, look, her protection right now for a 3-star character, it's through the roof. It's through the roof right now, and there's no way I'd be able to beat her if I didn't have all this other stuff. Let's do this. Got a cleanse. Beautiful. Perfect timing. There we go. Let's see, unless your health got back up. There's her health steal at full at work right now. Got a Fracture Kenobi. There we go. Now we got CLS out in the open. Yeah, we stopped the daze. We had to get that. Luckily, we got that tenacity up really early. The stop Nest. They're smacking away at CLS. Let's refresh the Plague on our Canopster. Not gonna do that. That's gonna end up in death right there. Instant death for Rex. All right, here we go. Mass assist. All right, come on. We should be able to get CLS out of here. All right, here, this should be the finishing blow. All right. Okay, so Nest kind of is back up and running a little bit. I need to get some more Plague on her. Yeah, she might be. Oh, let's see what happens here. Yeah, see, well, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna use Wampa, try to finish off these Rebel Scum members. Like, I might be able to. Wampa has a big hit. Like I said earlier, don't Fracture, don't remove Turn Meter, don't use little hits. Use big hits on Nest periodically, but she has crit immunity, so we're gonna ignore her. We're gonna wait till she loses the crit immunity. Oh! 40,000 damage, ladies and gentlemen. 40,000 damage. Holy cow. Man. She's crazy. Our Artorias Drac Knight, thank you for the $2 donation. L3 Uni, good riddance on death. Cooldown reduces cooldowns by 2. That would probably make droids a heck of a lot better. If you're thinking from a droid perspective or just maybe in general, that would make droids a lot better, especially under HK47 lead. The thing that makes them so great is that you're able to, you know, quickly take another turn. But imagine you do HK lead. Let's say you do IG88, does his thing, does his basic, then L3 comes in, reduces everyone's cooldowns by 2. They can do the whole cycle again of back-to-back attacks. So that'd be really cool. Might be able to finish off Nest. Let's do this. There we go. She's gone. Yeah, you don't want to. If you keep letting her stack her protection, she's really hard to deal with. Like, I showed how she can survive a full Gear 12 maxed out Ray team by herself and she never dies because the AI doesn't know how to deal with her. You just have to make sure, put one big hit, back off from her, back off from Nest, don't touch her much. That sounds wrong, but just back off from Nest a little bit, then come back later when she loses the protection, smack a hit on her, and kind of keep repeating that cycle over and over again. So, all right, so now we're back up at the top of my 2 mobile test accounts on my laptop, so we should be able to move around. Let me check my personal account real quick. Oh, we have 3 minutes. All right, so I have to catch up on some of your guys' requests while I was waiting for all this to get set up. So one of the earlier requests that we had was Zader Lead, Nest Wampa, and Gar Saxon. I know people want Gar Saxon to work, but Gar Saxon, trust me, I'm a full-on advocate for Gar Saxon. It's just that you can't get the guy to work, but I'll try it. I'll try it. I'm guessing we want to go up against the meta right here. Let's see. We wanted what? It was Vader Lead. So we need a Vader, a Vader. Okay, we also need, what else was it? We need Nest and Wampa. Nest, I have to 7-star them, but that's not a problem. I think we should be able to do that fairly easily. We got Nest. What else do we have? We have Wampa. And we got a Gar Saxon. Gar Saxon, all right. Gar Saxon, one of those characters. We're missing someone actually, hold on. And the character you think would be best? Probably a Fracture. Fracture, it could make this so much better. I think, yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, we could, yeah, this is a very mishmashy team. Probably a Thrawn. Thrawn fits in everything. I personally think Thrawn is the best character overall in this entire game. Most flexible character of all time. Works in pretty much any type of lineup. And he's just starting to get like full-on counters to I'm probably gonna need to see. This is another problem with these test accounts. I run short on these mats. This might be a problem. There we go. Got the Zeta at least on her. All right, let me see. I might have to take a second to, you know, we'll try her out. What are the mods that are already on this character? Yeah, the mods aren't the best. All right, I'll give it a shot at the 4 stars. I have to get all the materials needed for her since the test accounts I'm still trying to get it set up on my laptop. But we can give it a shot, see how it does. All right. Let's see. Hi, Arnold. Do you think they'll introduce Jedi Knight Luke? I had a whole spiel about this. I think they will one day. This is the Star Wars Inc. I think they will one day. We gotta kind of just wait and see. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I think they have a lot of stuff on their plate that they're worried about with the Solo movie and maybe some more Force Awakens content and hopefully some really important reworks that are really needed. Get a Fracture. Smack that Fracture on. Okay. Gar Saxon is like, what are we trying to? He's just like, you know, I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. All right, I'm gonna see if I can finish off their Nihilus. Oh man! All right, remove some turn meter. Okay, I like the idea though. Thrawn, so that's why I thought Thrawn would work well because he's got that counter attack at least. So we had 3 counter attacks on there, 3 assists. But Vader Lead is the other problem. I don't see Vader Lead working too much against Palpatine. If I go up against the Rebel team that's at number 1, yeah, that'll be a team we can beat. I mean, we'll do that real quick. Yeah, that's it. Woo! All right, Gar Saxon, it was nice knowing you. Yeah, like Vader Lead against Palpatine and this whole nightmare garbage. It's rough. It's rough for Vader Zeta to work. I mean, if you have a very fast Vader, there is a guy in my personal arena. Maybe we'll see them eventually today. There is a Vader on my server. It's so fast. Like they have a Vader Lead, and he gets his AOE off, does the Force Crush before I can take a turn, but it sucks so bad that I can run circles over it after he does his first move. The reason why the Vader needs to be a Palpatine because he does his Force Crush and he can follow up right away. The problem with the Vader Lead, he can't follow up right away unless maybe you somehow time it where Sith Assassin goes right after Vader's Force Crush, but that's a lot of timing needed. Let's see what we have. A donation from F35 Mr. Hey Arnold T101, what KOTOR character do you want next? You know, it was funny. I really thought Malgus was coming to the game when they announced the Sith raid a while ago, and they announced the Sith Marauder because there was a trailer from one of the KOTOR, there's like one of those cutscene trailers or whatever for KOTOR. I mean, my KOTOR knowledge is not like how my prequel knowledge is and original trilogy knowledge is, but I know the basics. But I really thought they were gonna release Malgus because of the fact that there was a scene where Malgus was like on top of the staircase. You have all these marauders behind him, and I was like, oh, this might be building up to to Malgus, and it didn't. So I mean, Malgus was really awesome, and from the little I know about him, he was an amazing guy. Not like an amazing guy, like, oh gee, I'd love to be his buddy. He was powerful. That's what I mean. Yeah, Malgus, yeah, that guy, you know. I want to grab a beer with him. Seems like a nice guy to hang out with. I don't know. I'm not sure about that much regarding him. Oh man, this is just too easy. There we go. 55,000 damage. Let's see. Get a buff immunity on my Baze here. Oh man, that was funny. Oh, that was a good hit by Ahsoka. Very nice hit, but we probably can get a big hit right here. See, we don't need no whirlwind. You do 30,000 damage just from Wampa's basic. There we go. I mean, yeah, this team would work just against other non-Palpatine lineups. Oh, come on, Thrawn. There we go. All right, we should be good to go to auto this. Yeah, so I mean, Vader Lead, he does work against some things, but he's not a character I would recommend use as a leader anytime soon. I mean, the damage, just singular damage over times and some term meter removal, it's okay, but it's nothing huge. Nothing huge. There we go. Get a... Whew. My heart. 28,000 damage on an AoE. Oh my goodness. Oh, Massacre the Jedi. Arnold, oh you. I'm reading the comments right now. These comments are great. With the Sith rework, do you think Jedi rework will follow? I don't know if it'll follow. Obviously, it hasn't followed because Bounty Hunters came first. And then we have the... what do you want to call it? The prepared crew from the Solo movie. That's been like their focus as the kind of the deal with the movie, promote the movie and stuff like that. I think it will happen. I want to hope it's this year. I think though, Separatists have a higher priority than Jedi. I mean, this is me speculating. I think the Separatists have a higher priority than the Jedi for the developers, mainly because Jedi were actually good in the game for a while. Jedi were meta. Even before Zetas came around, when Qui-Gon Jinn went free to play, Qui-Gon Jinn and then Grandmaster Yoda came out, and then I think characters like Ayla Sakura, and then I can't remember the exact progression of things, but there was a period of time where Jedi were really good. The Qui-Gon Jinn and Grandmaster Yoda were destroying the meta back then. This is before Grandmaster Yoda got nerfed, so they were really good. And then when Zetas came around, Jedi got good again at Qui-Gon Jinn Zeta and Grandmaster Yoda Zeta. But when have Separatists been good in the game? Never. They don't have anything that ties them together except that the fact that they have a Separatist tag, but there's no Separatist synergy in the game. And really, Asajj is the only good Separatist, with Dooku being a B-grade character. Outside of that, there's really, I think Separatists are, I think we're very likely to see a Separatist rework sometime this year. All right, let me hop over to my normal account. Let's keep making our progression up since that's the name of our show today. And then we'll get back over to some test account requests. Like, look at this, number 271. Like, I haven't seen Savage. Like, this team at one point was good. And very good, actually. It's like they've done some Zeta investments in Savage, Vader Lead. This was a good team at one point. I mean, now it's like, you know, it's all right. And I gotta say, this is where you get the most benefit from that one update that locked in the highest rank for you, so you don't have to keep refreshing and guessing what the highest rank is. Now they guarantee you'll get the highest rank, or you'll find it at least. Let's see, I'm gonna put let's put Shore Trooper in here. Actually, Kenobi's kind of holding me back a little bit, I think. Empire. Oops. Empire. Let's see. Some Shore Trooper love. Where's my Shore Trooper? There we go. Look at my Empire roster. I'm so happy. I'm working on trying to get them all to gear 12 pieces. But that's gonna be a slow battle right there. Let's see. Cedric Diggory. At Otto T11, could you please use why'd they go for Vader? Could you please use Barriss Lead, Wiggs, Rex, and Qui-Gon? I don't know what you want to try. I'm guessing up against the Palpatine lineup I showed earlier. I don't think it'll work. Barriss has no place. Oh, that was bad. That sucks. There goes Shore Trooper. He's out of battle for he's out of commission for a while now. Yeah, there's really not much to do with a Barriss in her. I've tried some things of Barriss. I mean, people like the idea that she can cleanse on her unique, but it's too little, too late. That's really what it comes down to. Can we get a big hit? Let's see. Oh! 32,000. There we go, people. That was good. That was pretty sweet. That was awesome. Yes, I haven't seen much of Barris work. I mean, we could try in a bit, but I gotta get to these other requests real quick before we proceed. $50. Thank you so much. Hello, I think Ness is very good in Nightmare Team instead of Sith Trooper, and I would agree with you there. He just needs to be super duper fast, by the way. Love your vids. Yeah, I mean, Ness works great in the Triumvirate. Even if you're talking a Palpatine lead or a Traya lead, one of the best defenses for Traya that I found, when I came across, I mean, Cubs fan had made a video about it, but it's with Nest inside of the Traya team. Very good. You can do Traya, Nihilus, Scion, Nest. Insert a character of your choice. It could be Palpatine, Thrawn, Sith Assassin, Sith, pretty much whatever you want in that fifth slot. The fifth slot is totally up to you, but Nest is a really good fourth slot character, and it's awfully hard to beat as well. So it's a very good team. Nest works very, very well, and obviously a fast Nest is very good as well. All right, let's do a refresh. So all right, so we did 5 battles. We got from 529, if I remember, and now we're at 233. So that shows how many spaces you can jump to get ahead. So now let's do our next battle. So, Jedi Training Raid team. This is actually, so now we're starting to get into like the good teams and like these top 200s. But I'm curious about what their mod situation looks like. Let's see. So this is what defines, as I said earlier, this is what defines top 100 and the rest of the game. Look at this guy, he has the right characters. They have the right characters. They have the gear. They got the Zetas, but it really comes down to speed, speed, speed. Let's see. Yeah, plus 76 speed. It's like B grade mods, but if you want to get to that top 50, you really got to start trying to push triple digit mod numbers. And like, see, they got the speed set, but it really, I bet it's the speed secondaries. Like, see, 5 speed secondary is too low. You got the speed set, they're heading down the right way, but they just need some speed sets with the high speed secondary. That's really what it comes down to, and that's what defines the top 100 and the rest of the game. And I always see these comments, people are like, I have the characters, why can't I climb? It's really mods. That's the thing that that's what separates people, and even myself, I struggle for mods. I mean, I've been farming mods for a year. Mods have been out for 2 years now, and I just have good mods for my one arena team. The rest of my mods suck, but I have good mods for my one arena team. I can kind of, cycle through things, but like, let's say Short Trooper, I don't think he's modded too well. Yeah, he's got only like plus 84 speed, but but like, see, even my Short Trooper, like, I consider him having garbage like mods, and that he's faster than the other. He's got more speed than the other team's Thrawn, and that's kind of what I'm saying here. All right, so what we got to do for this lineup is anytime I go up against Jedi Training Ray, I use my Imperial Probe Droid. It makes chump change out of Jedi Training Ray and Commander Luke teams, especially when they have R2D2 and BB-8. We should be good. Like, let's see here. Let's see. See, this is what I'm talking about. If their mods were at least decent, their BB-8 should go before any of my characters. But if a BB-8's going before my Vader, it's a speed thing that's going on. All right, okay, let's see here. Let's get some turn meter going. All right, some stuns. You know what? Let's save our buff dispel. Let's save our detect just to make sure I get rid of everything they're doing. They still don't have they don't have secret intel spreading yet, so we got a lot of time still. All right, now we'll do it. I love Probe Droid. Probably my favorite character in the game. He's so versatile. I can use him for so many different things. He's great for arena, great as a counter. It's really just the defense. The AI doesn't know how to use him too well. I mean, it could be a worse AI though, I guess. Let's see. Let's fracture Jedi Training Ray. All right, we should be good to go. Let's get an ability block on Thrawn. That'd be great. There we go. He's all taking care of people. Right, here we go. Let's start another round of stuns. All right. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, I mean, we've already won. Might as well just self-destruct. There we go. That's what I like about Probe Droid too. If I know the battle's already over, I could just self-destruct and call it a day. Doug the Pug, could you try Roller Lead? I actually did try Roller Lead, I think, during a previous live stream, and Roller Lead is interesting against Palpatine. If I'll write that down at like the bottom of my list here real quick. Once we exhaust all the other requests. And now here we go. We're back in the top 200, so we're getting there, people. We are getting there. So let's go back over to the test account over here, and the next request that I have Let's see. Let's take that out. I have a ship request here. We'll get the ships in a bit. I want to knock out these arena requests real quick because I have a lot of those. So we had this one oddball request here. We'll try it out. I mean, I'm here with you guys. We're hanging out. Nothing too serious. We want to do the crew lead. Actually, yeah. Actually, all right. They want to do no. This. Oh, never mind. This isn't the oddball one. This is just a normal Kylo Ren unmasked team. Let's see. We'll do first order. Where's my first order? First order. They want to do crew. Let's see. We got crew. What else do we have? I tried Kylo Ren usually, and I first order Death Panda. Now I know we probably got some. We have. Let's see. How many? We have over 1,100 people watching right now. 1,200 people watching. We gotta have some first order experts in here. I always have some resident first order experts in here. So if you guys want to. I'm gonna go in my first battle, but I like trying to get as much critical damage out as possible. And I oddly like the first order, or I like to call him the Fistapa. That's if you guys caught that. I kind of like him because he gets a lot of critical damage that translates into turn meters. And I don't have him modded too well. He's got only plus 84 speed. Do I even have the Zeta on all these guys? Yeah, all right. Give me 1 second. I wonder if I can grab some Zetas. You know, casually just see if I can grab some Zetas. Give me a moment here. Let me check. Let's see. Yay, there we go. We got some Zetas. All right, cool. Give me 1 second. Let me grab all this stuff real quick. Just grab what I need. We gotta grab that. Gotta grab that. Yeah, they gave me, so yeah, it's like you guys saw, all my resources are really low, so for the test accounts, they have to manually, like, send us stuff over, and I have to claim it or whatever, so once we get that, then we can start maxing out the abilities and all that fun stuff. Come on. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of, hold on. We got a lot of stuff here. All right. Okay, gotta keep grabbing all this stuff. Let me grab a question from you guys while I do this. This might take a second to accept all the stuff that I need. Can you try the Luke's Hero's Journey? I don't think I don't think it's available right now in the game. If it was, then yeah, I totally could. But I don't think it's available in the game. So this with these test accounts, it's really weird. It's a live game. It's a live game, just like what you and I are playing on. But at the same time, it has beta elements to it, where it can let's see what, like where you can get sometimes beta updates in advance for, like, they send certain things. I don't get the beta all the time, but there's like some things they'll be like, hey, Jabba the Hutt. Let's say Jabba the Hutt was coming to the game. They'll be like, hey, try out Jabba the Hutt, because one of the things we pushed for was allowing us to record our own gameplay, because one of the problems of getting canned footage is that we don't know the mods on their team, so we're always like, you know, be wary of the footage we were sent because we don't know what mods they were using. They're battling some oddball lineups. So now what they try to do is try to accommodate us so we can test things out ourselves, and it works a lot better. Everyone gets different footage, everyone gets their better opinions and whatnot, and everyone's happy, hunky-dory from there. So so that's kind of the whole state of it. But the point I was getting is that I personally can't just go and be like, all right, let's start a Commander Luke's Journey event. That'd be kind of cool. I would totally do a video on that, and you know, because I've been wanting to make a guide on it. I just haven't made one because I don't have footage of the Luke's Journey. So what we're doing, first order. Let me go back to first order, and I have to get back to your guys' comments real quick. All right, here we go. I see some comments here. We have a comment from Dash Dash. I guess that's the name. Crew First Order Officer. All right, we could try that. We'll try that. Okay, so we'll do Crew First Order Officer. FOE, I agree. Xylo and Foss. Yeah, this is one way to go about it. I've seen this work. I really like trying to get a TIE pilot in here because of the fact that, oh, I forgot to get the Zetas. All right, this is going to go poorly. We'll put the Zetas on in a second here. But I really like having at least one of the TIE pilots, whether that be Fistapa or First Order TIE pilot, just getting you the critical damage, the buff medium, and just a big burst of damage on like Palpatine really is nice. All right, let's back out. Let's get the Zetas real quick because this is not going to go well. All right, so we're going to need a couple of Zetas. Let's make sure Kylo's got all the Zetas. He's good to go. First Order Officer, he has no Zetas. No Zetas on Panda. I'm pretty sure this guy's got a Zeta on him. Oops. Let's see. And then we should be good to go. I think it's just really, yeah, he's got the Zeta. It's just this guy doesn't have it. There we go. This is important. Yeah, when I actually just gave on my own account, I gave the Zeta to First Order Stormtrooper. First Order is my project right now that I'm working on because I'm hoping Snoke does come to the game. I think it's very obvious he will come one day. I mean, it took us what? It took us almost 2 years for BB-8 to get added to the game. So I mean, or a year. I can't remember. It's about a year and a half for BB-8 to get to the game. So maybe Snoke will be added one day. But it's really important. You get the chance to call random allies to assist. Here we go. There we go. All right, let's catch up with your guys' comments. Is it wrong of me to call the TIE Fighter pilot Tide Pod? I'm 100% with you there. I think that's totally fine. Hey man, do you reckon they're going to release Snoke as a legendary and require resistance to unlock? It's funny. Actually, earlier on in the stream, we were just talking about that. Who was that shade of cyanide? We were just talking about that earlier, and I think it's totally possible. People are asking me the same thing. How do I think Snoke will be required? Or how do we get him? And I predicted that it's going to be a legendary event and resistance characters needed, because we haven't really had resistance characters needed to unlock something. You know, Rebels get you Palpatine, Empire gets you R2D2, First Order gets you BB-8, Jedi get Jedi or Grandmaster Yoda. And so I think it's very possible that if Snoke did come, he's for sure a legendary type of character. If they make him a marquee character, it'd be very sad. But I think oh, that was good. That was a good hit. I think it's totally possible he's going to be a legendary character, and he's going to be, I'm guessing probably resistance will be needed for him as well. There we go. I need to get Palpatine out ASAP. I wish Death Panda had what Nest has, where he can avoid taunts. Like, give him a Zeta. I think a Zeta for Panda to avoid taunts would be great. I think he'd be great. Let's see, because if I remove this buff, it's just, I can dispel everything, but I can remove some turn meter and stuff, but it's not gonna do much because he's gonna get the taunt right back. Let's see, I'm gonna stack up my health real quick. I wanna try to get like a big hit on Palpatine. See, now we're stuck. Get some turn meter. Okay. See, like, First Order, if you get everything right, you can win. Oh, like, here we go. Let's see. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a second to catch up. Who should I cleanse? Or who should I give the 100% turn meter to? Because it'll cleanse, give him 100% TM, and I might be able to get a big hit on Palpatine. I'm thinking either Executioner or Kylo Ren, the normal one, not the unmasked one. I'll give you guys a second to give me some advice, because this is where I don't know where to go, because there's a lot of ways that I could lose this. G15 TV, thank you for the $2 Canadian. Legendary event, 5 clones for Jango, 5 bounty hunters for Jabba. I was kind of thinking, you know what, I could see that happening. I thought actually maybe Jango. All right, so people are saying Panda. Yeah, I was thinking Panda too. Let's do this. Panda. Come on, let me get a turn. All right, come on. All right, let's see if we can get a big hit here. Ooh, we got advantage. Let's see what we can do. Hold on, we'll get to your idea in a second. Hey, 41,000 damage. Look at that. That was solid. Solid damage right there. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. Now who should I hit next? I'm guessing Nihilus, because he's gonna annihilate me very soon here. That was very good though. That was a good hit. 34,000. There we go. As long as you stack everything up, he should be able to get some good damage. You stack up his health. He has the offense up and all that. Oh, so now we're stuck. I need another cleanse here. I need another cleanse. That's one thing First Order is missing, is a cleanse. Let's see if I can get a big hit here. Ooh, so close, so close, so close. AoE. Yes. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. All right, so coming back to the Jango idea, I actually thought if they were going to release Jango, it would be like a bounty hunter is needed for Jango. That's what I was kind of thinking here. Let's see. Let's try this trick again. Let's see if we can maybe go for Thrawn. 40,000 damage. Very nice. Let's get a stun. All right. So, but yeah, Jango, I was thinking originally bounty hunters would be needed for Jango, and I thought maybe Scoundrel in general could be needed for Jabba. I just don't know, to be honest. I don't know if they're, like, they want to keep thinking of new ways to unlock characters, which kind of makes me a bit worried about Quest. Oh, very nice. That was a good hit. Which kind of makes me a bit worried about Quest. I can't remove turn meter from him, so that's no good. It's like, what if we need to like max out the bounty hunter quest to unlock Jabba the Hutt down the road? That's really my main concern about these new quests. Other than that, I don't really care about them. But I don't know if they're gonna keep going with the whole, you know, oh, let me do this. Finish off Vader. Finish off Vader. Remove some turn meter. Come on. Very good. Very good. Stun. There we go. He never got his held by hatred out. We did good, guys. Good job, guys. Good call on the panda. Very good call. Yeah, Jango could be given a separatist tag. Mike Lynch, I mean, he did serve the separatist. So, I mean, separatist could be needed for, like, I can imagine a Jango Fett event. Maybe not, you know, scratch the bounty hunter idea. I can imagine after a separatist rework, separatists are good. People start farming them. Down the road, Jango Fett's a legendary character that needs separatist. And then the legendary event would take place on Geonosis, you know, where, spoiler alert, Jango Fett gets his head cut off right there in that episode. So I think that's totally possible that we could see that down the road. And then Jabba the Hutt, yeah, then Jabba the Hutt could use bounty hunters. So that frees up Jabba the Hutt with bounty hunters. Clones, I don't, unless they release like a clone legendary or a separatist legendary, I don't quite imagine clones will be that important. I mean, let me actually flip over to my normal account. I'll show you where my clones are. They're actually not all that special. Let me see here. Where's my clones? Clones. All right, yeah. So it's like I have my clones mostly at gear 11, except for Echo and the Sergeant. They're both at gear 10. I mean, so if, let's say, for example, if something did drop clone legendary, I mean, I guess I'd be ready for it in terms of, you know, farming the event. But clones are in a horrible spot. They're not going to release a character for a faction that sucks. I mean, they could, but I wouldn't get the thinking. Usually you release a character for a faction that's at least okay or decent. But clones, they're kind of a sucky faction right now. Like, we were in the 500s, didn't see a single clone, maybe except Rex in there. Other than that, other than that, there's really not much for clones. I mean, separatists. Let's see, where's the separatist at? Oh yeah, I gotta show you my Grievous. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of my Grievous. Look at that. my maxed out Grievous, people. Oh, look at, he has 2 of these health pieces. He's gonna be good one day if he ever gets his rework. I mean, we know he's getting a rework. The developer said they're aware of it. They said soon TM. So the Grievous rework has to happen sometime. It's just obvious it has to happen. I think it's gonna be this year. He's gonna, I can see it now. He's gonna get an animation rework because he looks ugly, he looks pitiful, he looks tiny, but his health is pretty good. I mean, I have really no good mods in him, but he has like 33,000 base health, and that's really high. This gear 12 thing kind of set the foundation for a good Grievous rework. He's got some of the stats. It's just he needs a kit. Like, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? I see unique abilities do 30 times more than the leader ability for Grievous. All enemies have minus 20% critical chance and minus 20% critical damage. Whoop-de-doo. All you need is a critical damage mod set, and this is totally irrelevant. Oh man, he needs a cape. I could say, I mean, I'd be fine if Grievous had a cape. I mean, that's the last thing I care about. You know, if they give him a cape or not, I think it'd be cool. I mean, I think he's gonna be cool either way. But like, for example, I mean, the Ewoks look bigger than him. Let's do another battle real quick. We're going to 165. Like, if you put Grievous and an Ewok side by side, it's just depressing. Let's see, where's Grievous? General. Let's see what we got here. We got Grievous, and look how tiny he is. He looks all derpy. And then you got an Ewok, and it looks like freaking Godzilla. Like, here, where's Wicket? Or that's not Wicket, that's Chirpa. Wicket's scarier. Let's see, where's Wicket? No, let's angle Tebow. Tebow looks humongous. Like, this guy's ripped. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at the difference between these guys. Like, seriously? Oh, they got us. Like, this just looks ugly. Like, just looking at Grievous, just it looks ugly in there. He like Tebow, he's like waist up. Grievous is like feet up, and he looks so tiny in his picture. Oh, it's so bad. All right, moving on. This is my normal account. Who do we got here? Yeah, we'll do Imperial Probe Droid in this lineup as well, so we can keep everything off the radar with their buffs. Let's see. Yeah, Grievous just needs a close-up profile pick. I mean, that would solve it. I mean, but still, they can add a little bit more scariness on his bones. That's for sure. Let's see. Like for you, Arnold. When's Revan added to the game? I mean, here's what I usually tell people: name a character, name a Star Wars character except Porkins. Because it's been confirmed Porkins isn't coming to the game. And if you tell me the character, if you ask me if they're ever going to come, the answer is going to be yes. I mean, the developers have so many characters to choose from, only so much time, and they also don't want to just release 800 characters into the game. in a single setting. So I mean, you can list any character. Revan. I even think Malgus could come into the game one day. Mouse droids, I could see them adding mouse droids if they wanted to. It's really, it all comes down to a timing thing, and if they have the time to do it, and you know, and also thematics of like what's going on in the Star Wars universe. If they released a mouse droid right now, would it make much sense? I mean, we had the whole Sith thing going on in the earlier part of this year, but does it make sense now when Sith are at their peak to release? I mean, Revan. I mean, I know Revan is one of those characters that can be used in different ways, but I could see maybe them releasing Revan next year. Once more people have Traya, Sion, and Nihilus, I think that's when we'll start seeing more of that's when we might see Revan. That's kind of my prediction. I think Revan will be added to the game. There's that whole controversy whether Revan was going to be released this year. Then ultimately they had to release an official statement that said it's not going to be this year or this month, but they kind of alluded to it will happen one day in the future, but it's not their priority right now. So it could definitely happen one day. Can I get a stun or something here? I need a stun or shock. Let's see. Sure, it's gonna cleanse all that in a second. Let's see. Let's see. Ability block. Can we get an ability block? There we go. Oh no, there goes the cleanse. Oh no, he's gonna do There we go. That's where probe droid comes in handy. I don't want to deal with all that garbage. There we go. Do that. Stuns. Okay, let's do I'm gonna do a fracture on freaking Solo, man. I hate him so. He just counterattacks so much. I mean, he's not that hard to deal with, but he just puts out some really great damage. And I should be able to auto this now. So Revan, I think is gonna happen next year. I think Revan's gonna happen next year. I think next February is kind of the month of the Sith. Nihilus was a while ago with the original Sith rework, which was one of the best reworks of all time, and then eventually Sith lost viability once R2-D2 came into the game, and then eventually we had all these new Sith Trooper rework, Palpatine rework, Vader rework, Sion, Nihilus, Traya, getting all their stuff going on. So Sith are set, and I think Palpatine will not be the meta for. I mean, eventually I think Palpatine will be phased out. He's kind of like Maul, where he's just a temporary band-aid to make Sith better. But it's really easy to make something to counter Palpatine. The only thing that makes Palpatine so great is the fact that he's giving all that turn meter, the 5% turn meter for each debuff. You can have a team, let's say they added a Captain Rex Zeta, where everyone starts off with tenacity up at the beginning. Palpatine's done. Or have something where, let's say Grievous got reworked. He inflicts daze on all enemies at the beginning of the battle. Palpatine's done. So Palpatine's a really easy character to counter with a new character. Traya is what is meant to keep the Sith relevant for a long time, like CLS with Rebels, Jedi Training Raid with the Resistance. Traya is meant to keep the Sith relevant for a long time. G15 TV, thank you for another $5. I see a Jedi / Separatist rework when the Geonosius TB Droideka / Padme could also be added as mission reward, and I 100% agree with you. The cool thing, I mean, we don't have a territory war going on, but the cool thing about the actually territory battles, that's kind of what that's what I want to talk about. The cool thing about territory battles is that, for example, like this empty spot right here, this could be easily replaced with a new character. Let's say they added some other new character. Let's say they make a Geonosius table. They can easily replace where you normally get these special mission, currency. They can easily put a new character there. It's literally probably a couple clicks away from them to add a character to be farmed on here. So that's the great thing about the territory battles and territory wars. You have new characters to farm. And I think that's something that totally can be possible. All right, let's see. We're moving on here. We're going to go on to the test account while we wait for about 5 minutes here. So let's switch you guys back over to the test account here. Beautiful. I have a request just from the chat. Can you swap Nest for Han in the Danger Zone team? That's a bit dangerous, taking out Han Solo in the Danger Zone, but we can try it. Let's battle this team real quick, and then we'll get on to some of the other test requests. That first order battle is really satisfying. It's very satisfying. Let's see here. So what the Danger Zone? So we need Biggs, or we need Wedge first. We got Wedge. Beautiful. We're gonna do Biggs. All right. And then we had CLS. So Luke, Sky, All right, we got Skywalker, and we need R2-D2 for the passive cleanses, and then Nest. And let me make sure I can make sure Nest has all of her abilities maxed out. Actually, yeah, I didn't get the shards for Nest, but 4 stars. She gets the job done. I made the video about it. She's great at low stars, so I mean, the 7 stars would be nice, but she'll be fine at 4 stars gear 11. I'll have to get the shards later on for her. All right, and entering battle. Beautiful. So I think this can work. I get why you're replacing it. It's just, all right, we actually might be able to do something nasty right here. Let me turn on the audio real quick. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get a nice big hit on Palpatine. Woo! Oh, so good. All right, let's see if we can finish. No, come on! Stupid Droid! Oh, geez, I'm banging my head up against the mic. I should have just finished him off. Thrawn, and that's like the most annoying thing. Palpatine's almost dead, then Thrawn's like, swap Terminator, protection, the Palpatine, self-heal, game over. Oh, man. All right, we have to work on Palpatine again. All right, here comes, here we go. We got a Wedge survived. Oh! I have to set up my air horn on my little, my device I have on the side. I can set up sound effects. I haven't set it up on the laptop yet. I should have had the air horn ready. Oh, that's a good, like, dun, 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 dun. You guys can imagine it in your head that it happened. Oh, that was great. Holy cow. There's your, that's your danger zone team right there. I mean, it beats Traya as well. Let's see. I wonder if I can get a buff immunity. It's probably not gonna happen, but it'd be great. Ah, no, didn't get it. No, don't want to apply burn. You know what? Let's see if we can get some cleanses. That'd be great. Arnold, press them to mock battles within guilds. Their idea will spend too much time. Game is idiotic and GW is not slow. What's press them? Oh, press. Okay, them as in the developers. I'm trying to. Yeah, I was trying to figure out who's them. What was the battle to put mock what are mock? Oh, mock battles. Okay, it's like yeah. You're talking about a sandbox mode. That's yeah. We've advocated that so much, and they actually mentioned this on the forums a while ago. That was a big question. Oh, here comes the days. One of the things they talked about on the forums was a sandbox mode, because there are a lot of people that want a sandbox mode, and I think a sandbox mode would be great. That's the reason why a lot of you guys are watching today, is because I have a sandbox mode. We can mess around. You guys tell me what you want. I can test it out, but I think it'd be a great benefit to the community, just with inter guild sandbox mode, where they can just kind of put some team in and test things out, because you don't want to waste your arena attempts. You don't want to move mods around just to find out it sucks. Kind of get a big hit. Oh, 32,000. The Wedge is doing some amazing work right now. Oh, there goes Nest. I really could have used her right there. It was going well for a little bit, but that beginning part, probably partly my fault. This might not go too well, but it works. But yeah, I think a sandbox mode would be great. It's just one of those things where if they're going to release a game mode, they want to find a way to, I mean, I guess the profit off it. I mean, if they're going to put all this time like in ships, they're putting all this time in ships, they're trying to find ways to make a profit off people buying the, what do they call, the reinforcement ability mats and stuff like that. I can guarantee you they're going to try to monetize it by releasing new ships. With a sandbox mode, although it's a great benefit totally for the community and for all of us, I don't think it's on their high priority list, because there's not a lot of ways you can attach ways to monetize it much, I'm guessing. I mean, I'm thinking more cynical right now. I'm pretty sure they definitely want to make it just for people to enjoy it, but it's not high on their to-do list, I think. Let me catch up with your guys' comments here. Let's see. Is Mobile Gamer on? Oh, Mobile Gamer's giving 8-star characters out? Holy cow. Hey, man, hook me up too. Mobile Gamer's in the house. He's in the house. He's giving out 8-star characters. Make sure you go to his channel, subscribe, like all of his videos now, and on all of his giveaways, so you're not behind on his to-do list. All right, let me get back to some of those earlier requests that I had. So yeah, we gotta get back to that Kylo Ren. We're actually almost done with these requests here. There weren't too many on backlog. We knocked out a few of them. So one of the things that people are asking for was the Kylo Ren. Let's see. We had Kylo Ren as the lead, so it's kind of like a Rex team, but instead of Rex, we have Kylo Ren lead. Then we have a Wampa Nest, so Days Mayhem up the wazoo. Days. And then we also have Nest, baby. Come on, mobile gamer, sing it. I know you're in there. Dun 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 dun. It's the greatest hit of all time. Thrawn and Scion. Well, what's Thrawn and Scion? I mean, these are all great characters. You're putting God tier. I mean, you can put a lot of different characters in as the leader, and it'll still do well. Thrawn and Scion. Yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of it's literally a Rex team, but instead of Rex, we got a Kylo Ren. So really, only Kylo Ren himself is benefiting from this leadership. And as the guy left, he originally said, let's see, what was it? They crushed the Nightmare with all 5 left. This team does beat the Nightmare, and I think it would be actually way better if Rex was in the lead. This is the Rex team I'm looking at right now, but just for the testing part, we'll go ahead and try it out. Yeah, this is mostly a Captain Rex lineup. That makes it so great. All right, let's see. Let me read your comments. Let's see. Mobile Gamer, maybe they will come with the mod management update. Is that a nice way of saying never? Is that a nice way of saying never? Because right now I feel like we're never going to see mod management. And this is why Captain Rex would be so much better. I mean, I showed a Rex team earlier, I think. Rex would make this night and day because we could have gotten tenacity up really early. And now we're stuck. We have no cleanser in here. That's where Rex comes in handy. All right. Now we have to get rid of... Let's see. We have to get... Oh, here we go. Let's get a Daze finally. Got a little bit of Dazes. We're probably going to need Wampa to put a Daze on Palpatine in a moment. There we go. There we go. We cleaned up. We got a Daze. Yeah, see, luckily the Daze slowed down Palpatine. This team would be way better though with Rex. I mean, just for fun, I'm going to toss in Rex, and it's going to be night and day. Yeah, this isn't going well. Yeah, just really need that turn meter gain from Rex at the beginning and the tenacity up to kind of seal the deal for us. And yeah, Mobile Gamer, yeah, Joey Nielsen, I'm going to show his comment. He says he wants his 8-star Swole Kylo. Come on, Mobile Gamer, get on this. 8-star Kathleen Kennedy, nice. I can't see this team winning with the Kylo Ren. I mean, this team can win without the Rex. I think Rex would be a lot better, but it's just really, Rex helps you catch up with the fast Vader. See, I'm going to toss in Rex just for educational purposes today. I think Rex is a lot better in this type of lineup. I won't alter anything else, just toss in Rex, and it's probably going to be a huge difference. Rex. There we go. All right, here we go. Toss in Rex. Try a Rose Tico lead. Nice one, Roblox. Nice one, Roblox Adventures. Try a Rose Tico lead. All right, look. I mean, they're going to get a lot of turn meter. I'm going to get a lot of turn meter. The one thing I'm worried about is when I do this tenacity up shenanigans, their Scion might rip it off me before I can control them. So let's see. All right, here comes a Daze. We're going to remove some turn meter. Look at that. We're good. We're good. I'm going to get my Fracture soon. Rex is just so much better as the lead in this lineup. I'm not sure if the individual is here still, but if you are running that Kylo Ren, I'm glad you're having success with that. I don't want to beat it down, but I think you're going to do so much better with Captain Rex as the lead. Fracture Scion. We're good. We are good. You can't do nothing against us. Can't do anything. We're going to save our Daze as a backup Daze once they start losing it. 22,000 damage. Sheesh. Oh, there's that combo again. The Thrawn Palpatine cleanse. It's so annoying. Here we go. Here, let's get some more. That's why we have the backup Daze, because I knew that was going to happen eventually. Exposes. Yeah, that's why Nest works so well at low stars. Being able to do Daze and kind of push back the turn meter on the other team, that's great no matter what star count you're at. Here we go. I don't know. There's a lot of ways we can win this. See, I like teams like this because there's so many ways you can win versus some of the other teams that I see come across the board. There's a lot of ways to lose. Let's see. Can we get if we can get a buff immunity? Oh, beautiful. We're good. We're good. That's another thing. 4 stars. I mean, that 4 stars is going to work well. I mean, the buff immunity stun. I mean, who doesn't like that? There we go. Let's get some healing immunity. That's going to do well for Vader because we don't want Vader doing any health regen. Let's fracture Scion. Beautiful. Work on their Nihilus. The problem is their Nihilus has a lot of health right now because of the fact that I'm putting a lot of debuffs on Scion, but we should be good. That's where the exposes with Nest come in handy because the expose helps you get through that. There we go. All the counterattacks. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's see, we're gonna take off their... Actually, let's work on their Scion. Because their Scion, that's a character that can stall us for a while. There goes Rex. Alright, so we're gonna be out of tenacity up, so we gotta not mess around too much now. There we go. Wampa. Game over. Night and day difference. Just with that Rex. Rex and Rex Nest, it's such a great combo. Let's see, we gotta... Coming back with the Saxon request. G15 TV, thank you again for the two Canadian dollars. Rex lead, Wampa, Nest, Saxon, Sign. And the reason why they look, see, the AI doesn't know how to deal with Nest. This is kind of what I wanted to bring up again anyways. But the reason why they want to do Saxon, I mean, this team would do fine without Saxon, but we have a lot of counterattacks. So who exactly, we're replacing, ooh, you want to replace Thrawn for Saxon. That's gutsy. That's going to be gutsy. That's going to be really gutsy. All right, so we'll do that real quick. That's Thrawn is so critical, I think, to stop the other team's Scion from ripping the buffs. Because the strategy is Vader goes first, I get Terminator, tenacity up, Nest comes in, applies daze, pushes back their Terminator, Thrawn comes in, punches Scion with the fracture, and we win. That's gonna be a bit tricky. That's gonna be a bit tricky. But we'll do it for the sake of science. As I like to say, science is a magical thing in Galaxy of Heroes. There we go. Gar Saxon in here, but he'll get the assist off of Wampa and Nest at least. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to read your guys' comments. Yeah, Kevin, I 100% agree with you. The Separatists are a disgrace in the game. You can't even unlock a battle droid. One day it will happen, I think. I think when they do rework them. I think if we get I'm going to say when we get a Separatist rework, we can probably expect a B1 battle droid and a Droideka, because when they release a rework, they usually pair new characters with it, and I think Droidekas or destroyer droids, whatever you like to call them, and B1 battle droids, I think those are going to be the new Separatist characters. All right, so now this is the problem. I would feel more if I did this. I'd feel comfortable if I had Thrawn, because eventually I will just fracture their Scion. Let's do a AoE 1. What I might do instead of doing another daze, if from Nest, is just apply a stun to Scion. Let's remove some Terminator. Okay, that buys me some time. More Terminator removal. All right, I'm gonna put a stun on Scion. I would do daze. Hold on, let me read this. When do I gain Terminator? Gain 20% Terminator from each enemy that had full health. So we should actually be able to do a back-to-back. All right, let's do this first. Oops, I must have misread. I misread, but we should be good. Nest should be able to get in here and put a stun on their Scion. Pain. There we go. There we go. That tenacity saved the day. Oh, Nest didn't. Oh, here we go. She might get a couple here. 1 hit, 2 hit. There we go. I mean, Gar Saxon gets the assist, but it's not like, oh man, this team is broken. Oh, that's all fracture on Nest. Worst decision the AI can do. AI just gave me a really good situation to be in. I mean, would have been nice not to have Nest fracture at the same time, so I could have stunned their Scion. There we go. He's done. Now we're stuck behind the Scion taunt for a little bit until Rex gets his another tenacity up. Let's see. There we go. Let's see, get some more pain. Let's see, I'm reading your guys' comments. Rose Tico has no leader. You guys are talking about the Rose leadership, and there is no Rose leadership in the game. Oh, man. I'm actually kind of glad, because I feel like Capital Games, they would give Rose an OP leader ability. It'd be really insane. All right, can I get a stun on a Nihilus, please? I'm probably not going to land a buff immunity on Scion, because when I got pain, he, like, resists everything. Ooh, 17,000 damage, not bad. Hoping for a stun. All right, here we go. Held by Hatred. Let's see, big hit. 21,000 damage. See, we need a cleanse from Rexy boy. Here we go, sexy Rexy. We need to see if we need to finish off their Nihilus. He's got an Annihilate ready, I think. Come on, come on. No. There, come on, Nest get an assist. We got an expose. That's nice. Nest got a counterattack, applied the expose, and then Gar Saxon was guaranteed to follow up and hit it. So I guess that's kind of a cool thing. Is this better than Thrawn? I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be better than Thrawn. in here, but it works. The synergy's there, the idea's there, it works. I like the follow up with Gar Saxon to make sure that Expose gets hit right away. Butler, what do you think about a Wookiee faction? What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? That is the big question. There's a couple of factions that I think are very odd that they can add. Gungans and Wookiees, I think, are kind of one of those factions. Like, we don't have any of them. I mean, we have Chewbacca. He's really the only Wookiee. Here, wait, let's get some days real quick. Oh, no days at all. But I think it can happen. Is it something I'm gonna advocate fully for? You probably won't. I save my advocation for things that are like desperately needed, like separatists and whatnot. But I think it can happen. I think it can definitely happen. Oh, here we go. This is where Nest comes in handy. Days, come on. There we go. That's your Nest. That's your Nest, baby. That's Nest, baby. Now we're gonna try to full auto this. I don't think we're gonna win though. Here he's gonna get another held by hatred. Oh, jeez. Come on, Rex. I need a cleanse so I can. All right. Yeah. Well, this is where Thrawn comes in handy. If we had Thrawn, we wouldn't have had to worry about the constant taunt from Scion, and it would have been way easier. But the idea with Gar Saxon, it's cool. I mean, finding anything with Gar Saxon that works, it's cool. 38,000 damage. Oh, yeah. See, Nest had no stacked up protection to kind of take away from chop down that big attack. But the Scion is pretty deadly. Midgard Serpents, yeah. Mandalorians is something I really want to see, and that might be our window of opportunity to make Gar Saxon a great character then. Because then he has the Mandalorian tag. Because he's, I'm spoiling a bit of Rebels, but he's a Mandalorian, and then they could add a Mandalorian tag to Sabine. Sabine's a Mandalorian. Spoiler alert. I'm kind of a bit delayed on the spoiler alert there. Let's see what else. Boba Fett is a Mandalorian. He has the unique ability or the special buff Mandalorian Resolve, and that's Bounty Hunter Resolve. Does he have? I think Boba Fett does have something Mandalorian. I always see this debate that Boba Fett's not a Mandalorian, but I'm pretty sure they gave him a Mandalorian tag, or not tag, but they gave him the something in the description. Where is it? Maybe I'm crazy. I thought they added something that said Mandalorian something. Okay, I might be crazy. I thought they added something that said Mandalorian blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's Bounty Hunters. All right. So, yeah, I kept seeing a debate about whether Boba Fett would ever get a Mandalorian tag. I would think so. I mean, I would think he would. I mean, he's got Mandalorian armor on and everything. And then Jango Fett, if they ever add him, he could be another character as well. Let's move on to my personal account. Let's keep my move up in arena. We're gonna break the top 100 today. I feel it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this team 140, pretty easy. Once I see Barriss just gets chewed up by Palpatine. Do I want Probe Droid? Yeah, why not? Probe Droid's fun. Probe Droid's a fun character to toss in here. So we should be able to get the top 100. I probably, we'll spend another 30 minutes together here, or we'll see how it goes with my arena refreshes. I'd like to try to get the top 50 with you guys on the stream. That'd be great. We went from 500 to 50 in the same day. Some stuns. Oof, some stuns. How about no stuns? All right, let's do this. Well, let's fix up our probe droid. Kenobi can survive a self-destruct, so I don't want to... Yeah, let's do this. We're going to do this. All right, get an ability block on that. Get rid of the taunt. Target lock, beautiful. Put a shock on Barriss, so she can't do, she can't gain any turn meter. Probably, let's finish out their Barriss now. And there goes her unique. Pretty much dead weight. Yeah. Game, set, match. There we go. Barriss, yeah, Barriss. I never gave Barriss her Zeta. I always thought she was kind of a cheap Zeta to have in the first place. Mainly just because of, I don't know. I always thought there was going to be a day where it was going to get countered by something, which it did eventually with Plague. And then our Jedi training Rey and whatnot. So yeah, eventually, oh jeez, Commander Luke Skywalker is gonna solo the battle, guys. But yeah, I never gave. I mean, Barriss Zeta had a long strand of usefulness in the game, and she finally had her day. There we go. A little messy there with Commander Luke Skywalker counterattacking left and right. Let's see. Let me catch up with you guys. Well, so Jan's Sieber said, well, if Boba gets a Mandalorian tag, all clones should. Yeah, that's the argument I hear. is if Boba Fett gets the Mandalorian tag, then everyone else that were cloned out of Jango Fett should as well. See, I don't know much about the Boba Fett story except from what we saw in the Clone Wars TV show, the Clone Wars movie. I don't think he made an appearance in Rebels. My memory might be shoddy, but I don't think he never did. But I know there's a lot of unreleased stuff with the Clone Wars because Cad Bane, I don't know if it's still I don't know if it's still canon or if it is canon, but Cad Bane, one of the unfinished episodes shows Cad Bane training Boba Fett. And so I don't know where if like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you could be born from I don't know, an Indian heritage, but there's plenty of people that were born from an Indian parent, but they never practiced the religions or the customs or whatever. So that's what I'm saying is I don't know if Boba Fett was kind of like brought up with the Mandalorian, you know, Mandalorian traditions and customs and whatnot. So I'm kind of curious to see what you guys would say. Tim Timmons, we did getting to craft in the test. Thanks, man. I mean, that's why I do these live streams, just because this is kind of the best replacement to you guys having being able to do a sandbox mode. As I said, I'm a full advocate for sandbox mode for everyone. I mean, that's kind of what I was hoping for before we got these test accounts, is they release a sandbox mode, because it's just it's a pain. Like, you come up with these ideas, you want to see how it does against Palpatine, but you don't want to waste the gearing and all that stuff. You know, the gear, you don't want to waste gear to gear up a character and stuff. But I think an inner guild sandbox mode would be really great. Would be a really great thing. Let's hop back over to the test account. We have 6 minutes. We should break the top 100. If we could break top 100 in this stream, that'd be great. I mean, I'll kind of go based off how engaging people are with the stream. We're at about 1,100 right now, so we still got plenty of people watching. The other request, this was just from someone, no one donated money, but I like the idea, is a Rolo lead. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Let's see, officer. Yeah, Rolo lead has her, I think she has all of her stuff in here. I think, I can't remember if she has a Zeta. There is the Zeta. There we go. Let's give her the Zeta. Yeah, it's funny. Earlier on, I had like no Zetas. Now I got like 1 million Zetas. That's another great thing about this. I mean, this is great. It's kind of like a replacement for a sandbox mode. It's nice that I can go up against myself. Mobile Gamer has some some accounts up here. He sets up for me. I'm guessing. I'm just gonna kind of guess what rebels we want. You pretty much want an all rebel team. Han Solo, CLS. Let's see. We'll probably do even what's it called? R2D2. Let's see. Luke, Sky. Let's put Luke Skywalker in here. I have seen some stuff. It's not something I haven't made a video about because I don't fully advocate for Rolo lead, but it does work. It does work. I have seen it work at times. R2D2. I'm not sure who to put into fist level. We could do a chase in the. I need cleanses to take care of Palpatine, and R2D2 helps out that. Who's a good character we could toss in? Not Ezra. Ezra's got too much Rebel and Jedi stuff going on. He'd be killed by Palpatine. I think Jin was like a character, or Old Ben. Let's try Jin. It's funny. I've seen or Captain Han. That's one of the things I've seen. Captain Han works pretty well, oddly. Han. All right. There we go. I'll make sure that he's got his stuff. There we go. Nick of Time. Yeah, he's got the revives and stuff, which works really well. All right, here we go. I saw some comments here. I saw a $5 donation from Derek Duister. Thank you so much. What do you think of BB9E, Illuma Destiny, equal AP advanced crit, or okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the abbreviations. Advantage, crit damage, and days. Yeah, see, I speculated about this in just some random video one time with Mobile Gamer. I think it'd be really cool if they somehow, let's say, made BB9E the inverse of BB8, where instead of granting your team a bunch of buffs, he just like spams the other team with debuffs. And the problem with that is it could be easily cleansed by Captain Rex, so it kind of nullifies it. So maybe like an ability block to kind of slow down like cleansing and whatnot. So I think that would be really, I think there's a lot of stuff they could do with BB9E, but I think I'd rather, I mean, that's a cool idea, the whole like just spam debuffs onto their team. That would work really great with Palpatine actually. At least I want to see this real quick, hold on. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage right there. But yeah, I think we need a BB9E that's more tailored towards First Order. I think that's way more important than anything else. Let's get a daze on Palpatine. There we go. That's where Captain Han Solo comes into play. All right, we got some pain, but at least we can start. He has the buff immunity, so we should be able to cleanse some of that pain off of us before he can start. Oh, 21,000 damage. There we go. Let's do a stun on Thrawn. I can really use a stun. That'd be juicy. There we go. I sound like the Candy Crunch game. Or not Candy Crunch, Candy Crush. Juicy. Crunchy. However it goes. We have this, the cleanse ability right here. Dispel all debuffs on Han and target other ally. Let's do this. Very good. Very good. If I can try to get a nice hit on... Goodbye! There we go. Now we're gonna work on Nihilus. Then I took out Thrawn and Palpatine first because there's a lot of anti-Empire synergies with these guys right here. Put a daze. There we go. No bonus Terminator for Vader. How much damage can we get here? Let's see. There we go. It's not too bad. We got at least an ability block on Nihilus. That's kind of the key thing. Yeah, Rolo's a fun lead. We could try it on defense. I don't think it really works too well on defense, but if it could give the other team trouble, that's for sure. Get a stun. Beautiful. You know what? We're not gonna use. You know what? Let's try to remove some Terminator. Get a big whop. 24,000 damage. Cleanse Han Solo once more. Got some protection regen. Oh yes, I probably should have saved the call to action. That's fine. Just we'll start trying to cleanse ourselves a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's do. If we can get a stun on Sign, that'd be cool. See, we need Commander Luke Skywalker. Here we go. We'll do this. We'll cleanse Han Solo. He's about to take a turn. There we go. There is one hit. And we should be able to finish off Nihilus in a second here if I can make sure I don't get pain. There we go. Yeah, Rolo works. It's a lot of anti-Empire synergy. That's really what it is. And now we can just auto it from here. Yeah, Rolo's kind of cool. Rolo's cool. I mean, I haven't made a video about it, but I think Rolo lead has potential. I mean, it's been on my to-do list. I have a list of stuff I have to make videos on that I just haven't gotten to. But like, I wanted to make a video about Rolo lead and Jyn Erso lead. Very oddball teams, but they work. They work against Palpatine. Oh, come on. Yeah, Cyan can be annoying. They get so close to finishing off. Tim Timmons, BB9E. Yes. Oh, yes. I like this. So one of the problems that I mentioned with that idea of spamming debuffs on the other team, cool in theory, but it can be easily cleansed by R2D2 and yada yada yada. I think it'd be really cool to add a target lock for BB9E, where target locked enemies cannot be cleansed. That would be so crazy powerful, but it would make it would keep the all those debuffs staying on the other team. And I could totally see them adding target lock, because target lock is becoming a dark side droid specific synergy. And I think BB9E would totally get a target lock. We have so far we just have IG-88 and Imperial Probe droid, dark side droids of target lock, because target lock really seems like a dark side droid type of thing. So BB9E, I could totally see that. I saw somewhere on Reddit that I think whenever they're requesting that whenever they do rework the droid faction, make target lock the core component. I think that's a really good base to make a droid rework on, because target lock is really deadly. Just need more to make target lock make sense. Kind of like prepared for the new characters. Just having two characters with prepared doesn't make sense for the faction, but I mean individually, like target lock works really well. Like Imperial Probe Droid has the best target lock ability I think so far. Phil Harwell, do you think the NPCs will ever be unlocked? And yes. For a while, Palpatine was in the there's a couple of characters that were an NPC or just normal random like when you play dark side light side battles or Cantina, you fight characters that aren't in the game. Like Embo, for example, he's in the game, we just can't play him. So I think characters like Embo totally can happen. Like Rey, there's a Rey with a lightsaber in one of the Cantina battles for a long time, and they finally added her to the game. Trying to think of some other examples that we've had. Probe droids, for example, probe droids also, they were just NPCs, and now look, we can use them in the game. So there's a lot of characters like that where they're just NPCs and eventually they get added as a character. Let me read the comments here. Alex is talking about, let's see, who's Alex? I'm not sure who Alex is talking to, but someone, I'm guessing, oh yeah, okay, yeah, so Alex is talking to Tim Timmons. They're talking about like the best droid team, and you don't need Jawa engineer anymore for a droid team. And Tim Timmons is kind of speculating what would be a good droid team. He says HK, 88, IPD, BB9E, and Jawa engineer. Yeah, just put BB8 in. With BB8, BB8 replaces Jawa engineer because he gives bonus turn meter to all of his fellow droids. So that's kind of what Jawa engineer does, but Jawa engineer has to waste an ability to do it versus BB8, he just does it through his unique. So I think, yeah, that'd be a cool team. HK, Imperial Probe Droid, IG-88, and then a BB9 and a BB8. That'd be a really cool combo. I mean, I kind of like R2D2 in there because when BB8 assists, he always calls R2 to assist for some stuns. It's kind of like a 1-2 type of thing. I don't want that soccer ball on my team. All right, Tim. Fair enough. He doesn't want the soccer ball in his team. I get it. But just speaking strictly strategy, BB-8 would be a lot better. But I see what you're talking about. You don't want what's his face, the soccer ball on your team. All right, we're breaking into the top 100 here. It should be probably another 2 battles, and we should be in the top 100. And then I'll feel pretty good. Then here we go. So now we got Palpatine and Vader and Thrawn, but then they have CLS and Kylo Ren. So no need for Probe Droid. This is where Tarkin comes in handy because I could just spam debuffs on the other team, remove turn meter. I could put Short Trooper in, but as you saw, once Short Trooper gets buff immunity, he just sits there and he's like, Thrawn, please help me out, buddy. Help me out. So at least Kenobi, he can take care of himself a bit. There we go. See, like, again, it's really mods that define what the best teams are. Let's see. Let's remove all, I don't know. Everyone's got a bunch of buffs. 20% turn meter. Farming for some turn meter. Let's put a fracture on their Palpatine so we don't have to worry about their stuns. Debuffs. More debuffs and remove turn meter. There we go. Yeah, Tarkin's great for kind of controlling the crowd a bit. Put some shock on him. Put a ability block on Vader. Yeah. This is you just need the speed is what defines the best teams out there, is because you got to, if you can't outspeed them, they start manipulating everything about your team. There we go. And we're pretty much good. We're pretty good. We could probably just auto this now. Yeah, it says that. I mean, I don't know why I talked so much about mods, but I think the reason why I'm talking so much about mods today is mainly because I haven't seen what it's like in the bottom 500 in forever. I mean, you can't see what the bottom 500's like just from viewing Arena. You gotta actually fall down. So I had a firsthand experience falling down into the bottom end of Arena, and there's people with good characters. You got the characters, you got the gear. I mean, some of the teams are a bit oddball, like Kylo Ren and CLS don't work with Palpatine too well. But it's really a mod thing. You just got to have the mods to kick some serious butt in Arena. So, all right, let's, we'll do another like 15 minutes of hanging out. Then we should be able to break the top 100. I think that's when I'll end up with, I'll lose all my attempts for my normal account. But hey, we made a lot of progress today, that's for sure. I'll have to do some more later. I got a lot of stuff to do today before my trip on Thursday. Let's come back over to you guys. Let's see what you guys are doing. Jacob Brock, mods are my weakest point. I'm trying to only place mods with plus 10 speed or higher. You're heading down the right path, man. Mods it's really the thing. I mean, that's really what the game comes down to. That's like if you spend money on the game, I can't open up packs on the test accounts. We're not allowed to. That's the one thing they request. They said you could do anything else. You can even live stream on these things, but just don't pull packs. That's like, all right. But the one thing, if you're someone who spends a lot of money, like I see a lot of whale accounts, the things that make their accounts really good is they buy those, what are they called? The mod speed packs from the store. Let me see if I could find it real quick. I'll show you if I mean, I don't recommend just dropping $100 in the game to get mods, but if you are someone who is a resident spender in the game, one of the things I've seen just from me personally pulling these packs, here it is. Just from me personally pulling these packs, I mean, I'll just do one. I'm not gonna do like a whole like pack opening video on here, but like some of these will have speed stats if we're lucky. I mean, not every single one, but usually you get one or two, and it's like, yeah, plus 2 speed. Yeah, so not this one. This pack list is a bad draw, but there are some times where you get a really good, like if you open up like let's say 10 of these, you're bound to get a really good speed mod. And I know people who strictly spend a lot of crystals pulling these packs over and over again because they're so good. Like, because before we had these, because this is, right now what you guys are seeing, this is test account 2.0. Test account 1.0 sucked. I had to farm everything from scratch, mods, the gear, when the character came out, I had to pull the packs to get the character. It sucked. It took about 2 months to get the account set up versus these test accounts that we have now. They can just send us everything and whatnot. But yeah, so from me having to go through test account 1.0, I had to pull those speed packs over and over again. And from what I saw is that you can get some really good stuff. I got a ton of plus 20 speed mods from doing that. So yeah, I'm not advocating to just go spend all your crystals on it. I think if you don't spend a lot of money in the game, it's not a good thing to do. If you're someone that spends thousands on the game, you get a lot of bang for your buck, because mods, if you can buy good mods, you can outbeat your competition. Because like I said, everyone's going to have a Gear 12 Palpatine of 2 Zetas in the end. What's going to make the difference? Speed. That's really it. Let's see. Let me read you guys real quick. Arnold T101, this is coming from Murad Marzouk. Will you talk to Capital Games about letting us change payout times? I think they made a comment about this. Like they can do that, but only in extreme circumstances. Like let's say you were on vacation in Zimbabwe. I don't know why I picked that out of all places. But let's say you were out there and you downloaded Galaxy of Heroes and you went back to the United States. Big difference in time zone. So that's an extreme circumstance where they would change it. Other than that, I don't think they'll change it, but they can if you ask their support and you had the right thing, the right situation, they'll do it. But I don't know if they'll do it for everyone, except that's a very messy endeavor. Not everyone wants to change their payout time as well. Let's see what you guys got here. We're going to read some more requests while we've waited. How do we win against Phoenix squad early game? I mean, Phoenix is a very good squad early on. Trying to think what you guys have access to. I mean, the easiest way to beat Phoenix would get a daze from Maul. But other than that, let's see. Because really what you got to do when you're facing against Phoenix, target number 1 has to be Kanan. You got to get Kanan out because his unique is allowing others to counterattack. It's really the counterattack that throws people off. That's the most important thing to worry about. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, because I recommend Phoenix being the team you farm at the beginning. That's the team because it's so good for beginner players. If you had Phoenix, you got Palpatine, and Palpatine tears apart Phoenix. So if you're seeing Phoenix and you have like 5-star Phoenix characters, you should be able to get Palpatine and take care of it. Other things are just big damage dealing teams. If you don't have Phoenix and you went with like Wedge or Biggs, just lasering Kanan down, that's a great idea. So yeah, it's really just about when I face against Phoenix, I just take out the Kanan first, and the rest should be easy from there. Emperor Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn, Tarkin crew. Yeah, it's good. I've done that before. William Pierce, he's asking that question. I've pretty much the team I'm showing on my personal account. Instead of Kenobi, you can put crew in. I find Kenobi to be better just for the cleanse, really. Kylo Ren works as well. You can stun, all that fun stuff. But I find General Kenobi to be better. But if you don't have Kenobi, yeah, crew works in that lineup you've been watching me use earlier today to move up arena. How do you get Vader easily? Man, you're in the best. This is from Lewis. Lewis, this is the best day ever to get Vader, because before, let me tell you, back in my day, it took us a year to unlock Darth Vader. I think it took me actually, a year, the 7-star Darth Vader. It takes about 3 to 4 months. Well, back when I played, it took about 3 months to unlock Vader because you only could get him through the achievements. So now is the easiest time ever because you can get Vader from so many different challenges. You get him from all these different events. I think there's even a pack. I mean, I don't advocate too much for packs in the game. Let me bring you guys back over here. This is if you go to the store, I think they still have the pack. Right here, $20, you get Vader. Me, I had to wait 3 some months to get Vader, and then it took a year to 7-star Vader. So this is actually a very good bundle. I don't advocate for many bundles out there. If you guys saw the video where I show my spending, the packs I advocate the most for are packs like this where you unlock a character, a good character, and get 80 shards of them. I like packs that give 80 shards out, not packs that give out like 25 shards. Let's see, where's Nest? 30 shards for $10. I don't like it. It does get you to her. It does get her to 4 stars, I think. But I'm not overall happy with those type of packs. But I absolutely love these The Vader pack. Yeah, very good pack right here. I'm not sure if this is offered for beginner players, but that's really good though. It's a very good pack to play around with. Let me see. Do we have a battle ready real quick? Let's see. Oh, we got a minute and a half before we can get to the top 100. Let's see. Let's take another request. I'm gonna look through your guys' request real quick to see what we got here. Ewoks and BB-8. Huh. We could try that. Ewoks actually do very well against Treyas sometimes. If you can get everything going well, let me switch over here. Let's see. We're gonna put Ewoks in. That's a great way to start wrapping up our stream. The things that screwed me up in Arena, we're gonna showcase them a little bit. All right, so we want Chirpa, we want Wicket, that's for sure. We want Logray because he has all the buffs he gives off. I can either do a cleanse with Ewok Elder or a taunt from Pablo Escobar. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see. A Wicket, I think he needs a Zeta. There we go. I don't think it's going to go well, though. Ewoks, if you can get him super fast to make sure, like you get really out there early, it could do well. But other than that, so it's like, it's nothing to brag too much about. All right, and let's add in BB-8. Let's see. BB-8. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Let's see, where's my resistance tag? Resistance. There we go. All right, we'll try this out, and then we should be able to break the top 100, and we'll probably call it a day. And then now that I have all this set up, I mean, the laptop's all good to go, so when I'm out and about at EA Play, we're going to try to do a lot of streaming between myself, Mobile Gamer Warrior, and we might even like have guests on our individual live streams and stuff like that. We all have this, all of us pretty much have the same equipment, so we could do some fun stuff. Oh, okay, here's where the trouble is going. They have their turn meter now. Oh, we got lucky. Come on, now this is gonna come in now, increase cooldowns. BB-8's the only thing trying to do stuff right now. All right, now we have only basic abilities that we can use at the moment. Come on, BB-8, there we go. Basic. All right. Keep getting secret intel going. I know the idea of what you're trying to get at here. Hey, we got a daze. There we go. All right, now we can taunt. Which one's the taunt? Oh, we can inflict speed down for 2 turns. How joyous. There we go. Okay. All right, let's do some AoE damage here. Bunch of critical hits. Yeah, Ewoks, the reason why they can, if you can get everything to work right, the reason why they kind of work is mainly because of the fact that there's no Kenobi under their team. Once there's crit immunity and all that, then there's trouble. All right, let's call everyone to assist. Let's see. BB-8 should come in as well. That's awesome. Here we go. Too bad we couldn't do that on Palpatine. We got stuck behind a stupid taunt. This is where Ewok Elder might come in handy. Let's see. Yeah, people are talking about which Ewoks the Zeta. I mean, if you really want to do, I guess, Chirpa's the thing that transforms the Ewoks. I would go Chirpa first. Let's see. I don't know. It's I guess Logray has a tenacity on his basic that he can grant. There we go. Tenacity up. All right. Finally, we can do some daze for days and remove turn meter from target enemy, aka Palpatine. We didn't get the turn meter removal. Ugh. Yeah, this is nasty. This is not gonna go well. All right. Okay, I know someone's been really asking about this. The Gond Me 1, Trio, Nest, and Visas. I know exactly why you want to do that, so we'll try that out real quick. I think I saw someone else ask about Visas, or Nest of Treya. Actually, I don't know if this account has Treya unlocked. You might have to gear her up. So if she's not unlocked in this account, then we'll probably have to save it for another day. There we go. Oh, there we go. Logray finally did this at least. Yeah, we're not even close to an Illuminated Destiny just yet. And then fractured Wicket out of the park. All right, that didn't work out too well. Let me check real quick. And as I said, this test account that we're seeing right now, this is me setting it up on my laptop today, and there's a lot of other stuff I got to set up on here. So I don't think I have Treya ready on this test account. I think I have to unlock her, I have to gear her, Zeta her, and mod her. That's gonna take about 10 minutes and all that. Let's see. Sith. Yeah, Treya, I haven't unlocked her on this account. I have to get the shards too for her anyways. I didn't get the shards for her. Yeah, because what they do, they have us import like a master account when we set up a new test account or whatever. But then later on, they have to give us the Zetas, the Mats, some shards like Treya. I have to get Nest shards, obviously, as we saw here, and some Omegas. So yeah, so pretty much I need to do some work on this test account. But next time, I should have everything ready. But I think now we are ready to break into the top 100, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and switch you guys over here. Let's see, where are you guys? There you are. Let's bring you over here. So this one's going to be a Jedi Training Ray team, and anytime I say the word Jedi Training Ray, you guys should repeat Probe Droid. That's what you guys should be repeating. Probe Droid and Jedi Training Ray. Probe Droid was meant to counter Jedi Training Ray. He was a character that was kind of thought in advance, I think. Me personally, when he came out in November, late November, Jedi Training Ray came out in December. I feel like this character was designed to help deal with Jedi Training Ray. It's not going to totally destroy her, but it definitely makes her very easy to deal with if you can remove all the secret intel and whatnot. There goes a fracture. Here comes our stuns. R2, let's just do, we might as well start. Yeah, that's fine. As long as BB-8 and this Ray's out in the open, I'm fine. All right, let's keep working on their Jedi Training Ray here. All right, keep hammering away. Should be able to finish off their Jedi Training Ray in a moment here. We still got a couple more seconds of fracture time. Ooh, I was actually a little worried about that one. I was worried that Ray was gonna do something a bit more severe to my Palpatine. There we go. Their Ray's gone. Beautiful. Swap it back to Palpatine. I'm feeling like a self-destruct sounds good right about now. There we go. Game, set, match. Yeah, Probe Droid's fun. Once I get rid of Jedi Training Ray, it's like, I'm just gonna force a self-destruct to happen. I love the self-destruct thing. You don't have to use it, but once you know you got the game in the bag, you might as well just speed it up a bit. If I felt like I was a bit unsure where things were going, I would go ahead and save it for a bit longer. Probe Droid's a very strategic character. I love him. Counter to Darth Treya. You guys probably saw the video already, but counter to Darth Treya, the Imperial Blitzkrieg, works wonderfully. Works wonderfully for sure. All right, well, I think we're going to wrap it up right there. So we made it from 529 or something like that to the top 100. Oh man, I still got a little bit more to do with moving up, but I feel like probably by tomorrow or perhaps by Thursday at least, I should be back up and running in the top 20. That's kind of where I wanna be again. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hopefully the stream was fun. I had fun. For those of you guys who were here at the beginning of the stream, sorry for the tech issues, but everything was fine once we reset the router. So I'm glad everything else is up and running. But stay tuned. If you guys didn't see the little mention, the little notice I put out, myself, Mobile Gamer, Warrior, and Cubs, besides the fact we're going to EA Play, we're setting up a fan meetup because we really want to hang out with some of you guys. We don't ever really get to hang out with you guys much. So we're setting up a Dave & Buster's meetup. Check my Twitter, Discord, or my community page on YouTube if you want all the directions, how to get there, and the time and date. It's going to be Saturday, June 9th at 8 p.m. If you guys are in the Hollywood area, definitely come hang out with us. We'd love to hang out with you all and kind of just, you know, get some drinks, play some pool, or maybe just play some arcade games. I mean, I just drank a root beer and play some arcade games. That's on my to-do list, so hopefully you guys are there as well. But stay tuned. More videos coming up. I should have a video out tomorrow, I'm hoping, and Thursday as well. And what else? And some live streaming. Obviously, the live stream's working fine, so stay tuned for some live streaming as well. But I'll let you guys know in advance when I'm live streaming. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, you guys are having a great week, and I'll catch you guys later on. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for hanging out.